Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
Hello.
Mistwalkers. We've all had a day. It's not been great. So if we're spicy tonight, apologies. We're probably just going to be spicy at each other. Let's be honest. Cedar has
No, I
also
won't. I
committed
won't.
several
I will
murders.
not project. I will not project. I promise. I'll do my best. But if I mute myself and get up holding a spatula, don't fucking at me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I don't need to. I don't need to see this on Twitter.
Well, we'll start off with a little bit of vamping because apparently that's a thing we're doing.
Yeah, it is.
First of all, we have a sponsor. Our amazing friend at Canadian Dice, Ryan. If you go to his website and you use the code THEVECTER, one word, you will get 10% off your order. It's canadiandice.ca. He does ship pretty much wherever you are. So go ahead and order some cool Halloween dice, or maybe the Old Man Rolling Dice, which are back in stock. As you know, I'm also an old man rolling dice, so
Those dice are dangerous.
those things are dangerous. Artemis is not allowed to DM using them.
Yeah, they are heavy.
Yes, they are.
It's not only that, but like I have not rolled below a 15 on those dice since I got them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I damn near killed my entire party with them.
You will find some really awesome dice at Canadian Dice other than the Old Man Rolling Dice. There are some resin pours that Ryan has done himself. There's also some like sort of general stuff. One of the really popular items is the chicken set. You actually get 2 D20s, and one of them is a chonker. The D4 has an egg in it. The 6 to 12 have a like just a chick in it. The D20 has a chicken in it, and the chonker has a cock in it. What's up, Cedar?
Would you say that it's a chonka-doodle-doo?
Thank you for coming out.
Apparently, Rob is Atlas today.
Oh shit! I forgot to change that because I wasn't sure if Maggie was coming. So as you can see, we are a couple people down. Shit happens. Jer's working, Sly is working, and Maggie's not feeling too hot, so just the 5 of us, which is fine. It's the best 5. All good.
And Pasta's here.
And Pasta's there. That's true. That's true.
Sam's here, but you can't see him because he's a little blob.
He's sitting in front of my tablet, staring at you guys.
Yeah.
This is him right here.
Oh, he's there? Okay, I was looking beyond that into the black mass.
No, he's right here. He sits here now. It's got a good cross breeze from the vent right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mad humid out right now.
Yeah, it's gross out.
It's thunderstorming.
So the other announcement that we have is we are coming up very, very, very quickly to Spooktober. Holy shit. Don't give me a countdown. I don't want to fucking hear it. There's too much. There is too much in 1 month.
I already rolled my characters.
But we're going to be fine. So, for Spooktober, Artemis and I are essentially role-playing in live plays about 60 days worth each. Or, like, put together. We are doubled up on a couple, most of them, but there are a couple that is just one or the other. So for October, check us out, 26 out of 31 days. We are streaming either here or on Jeremy's channel or on Goodman Games. We're everywhere. But we are doing it for a good cause.
And there's an interview in there.
Oh, and there's an interview in there, so 27. Or 26.
No, technically it makes it 27 because we do have a game that night too that we're going to be in for an hour and then leave.
Perfect. So 27. We are also being interviewed by Tabletop Misfits.
Yes.
Yes. So that's going to be a busy one. Busy.
What's in the first week?
Yeah. However, it is all for a good cause. It is for Extra Life, which is a Children's Miracle Network charity, raises money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, pediatric wards across Canada and the US, possibly elsewhere, but I only know Canada and the US for sure. And basically, it goes to helping buy things to help kids do something when they're bored.
My food's here.
Perfect timing. It's just the three of us now. So go ahead and, if you can, take a look at our Extra Life team page. All of the DMs that are going to be DMing for us are going to be signing up for that because I will break their arms otherwise. And look, I'm passionate about Extra Life. Okay. Don't look at me like that, Cedar. And yeah. So just go take a look. And, you know, if you got an extra couple bucks, maybe you could throw some, or if you could share it, that'd be great. Either one works, and we'd be super grateful. Also keep an eye on our merch store because there is Halloween Extra Life merch coming. As well, we also have a winner for our, what do we call our followers? I wanted the Vac Turds, but I was outvoted.
Thank fucking God for that.
So, welcome, Backpack. Thank you, Cat Lady Liz, for that wonderful suggestion. You will be getting a free shirt once I design some merch for that. But yeah, the Backpack merch will be coming soon to the merch store as well. And thank you, D. Morris. I do definitely need a drink. Yeah. Alrighty.
Take a breath.
Further ado, we're gonna start this shit.
Can we have backpacks if we're in the backpack? Have little backpacks or like little lunch boxes.
I will make backpacks or backpack patches that you can put on your backpacks.
No lunch pack.
I think there is a lunch pack. So you could put snack packs in your backpack lunch pack.
There you go.
Yeah.
How confusing can we make this?
How much time you got?
Exactly.
It's not so much confusing. It's when do I get tongue-tied? I was getting there. I was getting close.
You can't blame the nonsense on me tonight. I took an Adderall.
Fantasy Grounds has crashed again on me.
Lovely. Backpack fanny pack. Yes.
Hell yes! Diana, you're a genius.
Yeah. Hey, Rick.
2 character sheets.
Yes, if you haven't taken your meds, go take your meds. If you haven't had any water recently, go drink some water. Your tea is also cold, so warm that shit up.
Mine isn't.
Tonight I will be playing the role of Maggie and eating on stream.
Yeah, you will. All right. So
is it a burrito?
Is it a burrito?
Is it extra farts?
It's a sub.
Is it extra farts?
No.
It has that.
I'm aware, but no, it's just a normal sub, okay? I got food. Leave me alone.
Just put it in your mouth hole and shut up.
Yeah. Eat your food and shut the hell up.
All right. So where we last left off last week, you guys.
Taylor's just so lonely.
Yeah, he's down there all by himself. Oh well. He's in the kink corner. Where you had left off, you had crossed around the bay from New Tepest and found yourself at the Banshee's Retreat. It was one Banshee. It was some sort of hideous glob of disembodied body parts that were all kind of mushed together.
Dicks and butts and everywhere.
Yeah. But you defeated them. In spite of what the Banshee had told you, that she had nothing to do with the murders that had been going on at New Tepest. You'd killed her anyway, because murder hobos unite.
Obviously killed some people.
Maybe. You didn't ask. Zombies aren't all murder victims.
To be fair, I didn't kill her.
No.
To be fair, only one of us killed her.
You did
all
attack first, though.
assisted in their death.
I didn't attack first. I literally flew up into the air. I attacked the blob. The blob was not allowed to live. That was just fucked up.
It was just a friend, man. It was
Just
a friend.
Just a friend made out. If not friend, why many? Why made of all a bunch of friends?
Exactly. Anyway, after defeating the Banshee and the zombie mound, Athelstan, you rose into the sky on your wings and took a look around. You did see in the middle of the bay that there was a lone figure walking in your general direction.
Had to be big because I could see it.
It was very large.
It's like, that's a bipedal. Wow, it's a really big bipedal.
Yeah. So you flew closer. And you realized as you kept getting closer, kind of pushing to the end of the limit of your wings, with still allowing yourself to have time to go back. This is a very, very large creature. And as you turned, you sort of wheeled in the air and turned to return to your friends. You heard in the back of your mind, don't go south. Don't do it. And that's where we ended last session. The rest of you are currently at the Banshee's home.
Grave.
A couple of people are not feeling too hot after the zombie mound essentially fell apart and there was blood and muscle and booties and dicks and arms and legs kind of just across the ground.
Were there also like...
I'm so glad I'm eating right now.
We gotta be genital inclusive.
Oh yes, all genitals are represented.
Mm-hmm. Buttholes too.
Buttholes too. That was implied with the booties.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Look, man, you joined my horror campaign. Welcome to the shits.
Was there shit too?
Well, there was booties, and there was probably intestines. Stands to reason. It didn't smell good, by any means.
Methane.
I'm not describing it, Eli. Don't worry.
I'm
just glad that, I'm glad that I'm not the squeamish one out of the two of us that's gonna have an issue this entire fucking month that's coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, I kept eye horror out of my campaign specifically for her.
Thank you.
Haven't received any word from anybody else, even though I'm just like, has everybody filled out your thing, your trigger warnings and whatnot? Because if I don't get any,
yell at them.
if I don't get any, I'm going full ham.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's where you are now. What are you folks doing at the Banshee hovel?
Is anybody still really, really hurt? I know Atlas did a bunch of healing at the end there with Aura Vitality, but...
We did hit die as well.
Gabriella is a little bit down, but she has so much more than the rest of you. It's not, like...
Okay.
She's okay. Everybody else is, like... It's a flesh wound.
I like how Alaric is like the cream between the key lye and Valish cookie sandwich. Just a little guy.
A little creamy.
Valish, I'm sure, loves that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Liz. Hi, Liz. I didn't see you there. But the VAC pack won. So if you can send me your address once I design some VAC merch, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
I can send you her address if that's okay, Liz. Your mailing address. Did I get it? Good evening, Mistwalker. Hello?
Get what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I must have missed something.
I think I did too. All right, so everybody but Athelstan, what are you guys doing?
You're a little upset.
It
try
is
and take
upsetting. It is upsetting for sure.
Checking on Liliana.
As you go to Liliana, she kind of like grabs your hands, and you can tell hers have been kind of trembling as she reaches out and squeezes yours. I'm okay. I'm okay. That was very gross.
Yeah, things like that just kind of pop up here.
That's horrible.
You have no idea, and you don't want to know.
Well, it seems we're here, and we'll have to figure it out for now. Probably best I know what's happening.
Sly took a blow from the blob, right?
Yes. She took a very considerable blow from the blob.
She like kind of hobbles over and like leans heavily on Atlas, and she's like, I would like some heal. My ear is bleeding.
All right.
Where'd
well,
Bestie go?
He went flying as like Atlas is doing the aura vitality and like puts them healing into Sly.
She like clambers up onto Atlas's back and like kind of like lays over it like a hunted beast for a sec. Lays over his back like a hunted beast for a second. She's like, she's just like laying there like. He went flying.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the healing.
You're welcome. It's my job. It's what I do.
You did best at your job.
Can you just check my plants while you're back there?
You like, hello?
Hey, Sly. What's going on?
Oh my guys, is that Jenny?
Yeah, it's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
My name is Jenny.
Is there anything else in here besides the plants in this pack?
It's not really a pack. It's sort of like
It's a
this.
sling. It's a baby sling.
Yeah, it's like a baby sling on either side of the horse butt with like these potted plants in them. And no, they basically have been babushka'd.
It's a plant Bjorn.
Yeah.
Instead of a baby Bjorn, it's a plant Bjorn.
It's a bio Bjorn.
Yeah.
Well, Jenny's okay. Harold?
It was really loud and it smells funny.
It does smell funny. Like fertilizer and throw up.
I was leaning more towards throw up.
Do plants throw up?
Maybe? I don't.
More on that later. Think of nice things, like that thing that plants do when they're hungry. Think of like,
Photosynthesis.
yeah,
And like
think
all
of like
of them say the word at the same time.
today's episode of Mistwalkers brought to you today by the word photosynthesis.
And the number 12.
They're okay, Atlas. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
No one's got any. No one's got any bent leaves or something.
No, I think I'm okay.
Atlas, I'm sorry, I forget. Harold, Jenny, and what was the? I'm sorry, not Antonio.
Hang on.
I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I just got smacked right in my dome. Do I still have my horns? She's like feeling along her horns. She's like, oh god, they didn't break. Okay.
Yeah.
She'd also be asking if she was alive.
Am I alive? Are we dead?
Make a medicine check for Sly.
Okay. I rolled an
Yeah,
11.
you're fine. You're fine. You're alive.
I'm fine.
Probably.
Thank you for the healing. I'm totally fine.
So there's Harold, Victor.
Oh yeah, Victor. I was like, because there's
Victor
like
the
there's
Vankavine.
like Straw Herald, there's Vinkavine, the blueberry, the strawberry bush, the blueberry bush. They're like seedlings right now.
Yeah.
Straw Herald. Oh, Strawberry, Straw Herald.
oh.
Got it.
Straw Harold, Corbin Blue, Derek Berry, Jennifer Walters, and Victor Secret. I wrote it down.
Good. I'm gonna have to have you send me that so that way I can draw them for Maggie.
A picture of my shitty note that I've like looked into, and
they throw their hands up in the air, sometimes saying, "Oh, CO2."
Now I'm imagining there's a bunch of plants looking like the freaking Power Rangers.
They threw their hands up in the air, and they said a little prayer.
Okay. So the plants are fine.
She'll also ask if Atlas is okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You are so brave.
It was really gross.
Yes, it is. It's so gross. You were really brave, and she like pat.
Thanks. I could really use like a spa girls' night though.
Yes, spa girls' night. And she like massages his shoulders a little bit. Yeah, we'll chill. Don't worry, I'll paint your nails.
Okay. All right, I'm good. Can you paint my hooves too? I want to match.
She like, I can figure it out.
What are the rest of you doing?
Being very aware that people react differently to trauma and also being very confused.
That's valid.
Listen, I got hit in the head, okay? With like a fist that was made out of like 4 different people.
Looking around the shack, hovel, whatever this place is, see if there's anything of use.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'll help, so...
Oh, you can do it at advantage.
I didn't.
Yeah.
With a D4. All the things. Do all the things all the time.
She at max HP now? Just...
Investigate.
No, we did the heals at the end of last session, so this is all just kind of taking place simultaneously.
Gotcha, okay. So she's been wounded for 9.
So there isn't a whole lot here. It's rubble and like body parts and some
They're on fire.
ectoplasm.
Yeah, they're on fire too.
Yeah,
Just
oh
black
yes, they're on
smoke.
fire. That's
Those
right.
things are on fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Black smoke rising into the sky.
Yeah.
Telling everybody where we are. If that's not the signal, then that's not a signal. For the folks over at New Tepest.
Yeah.
Look for flare, look for a sign. Reinforcements! A day away.
Bitch, ain't nobody coming to help us.
No.
Ye of little faith.
Have
Husband.
you met Eli?
Oh wait, no, this Maggie's part. Sorry.
That's okay. Valish, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Totally unfazed.
Oh, you see a lot of shit in those cells.
And
okay.
just in your regular life.
Yeah, probably seen worse in the back rooms of the bathhouse or something.
Mm.
You know, back at wizard school.
Yeah.
All right, so Athelstan, as you're wheeling away, you do hear this warning in your head.
Can I help you?
There's no response. It was just sort of this telekinetic, telepathic warning out to you.
He's flying. He like turns and he's flying backwards, and he's like, "Hello."
There's no response.
Okay. That was weird. My love, did you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, you didn't hear that. That's great. I just heard a voice, apparently in my own head, telling us not to go south.
Oh. Well.
It was weird and invasive, and I don't appreciate it.
No, I don't appreciate it either.
He like looks over his shoulder and he's like, "I'm taken. No entree."
What did it say?
It said, "Don't go south. Don't do it."
Wow,
And if I remember correctly, south is the only thing I can really think of that's south directly of here that's still on land is going to be Keening. Since we're
Yes.
flying over the ice bridge.
Yes, from here you can see, as you're flying over the bay, that it does kind of horseshoe around, and then there's like a little island that's sort of separated. You don't see anything, but there, on the bottom side of the horseshoe, it is very densely forest covered.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not sure.
Wasn't planning on it.
Yeah,
Are you proud of me? I pulled up the map by myself outside of Fantasy Grounds.
I'm super proud of you.
Any thoughts on that? Something that has to be something fairly powerful to be able to send something like send.
Oh,
So it's
well,
not only a brute, it's also a magic user. Lovely, I fucking hate it.
indeed, it could be a sending spell or some sort of telepathy, but
At this distance too.
it could be a magic item for all we know.
Hmm. I didn't really get a good look, but might as well hit the ground running. He's like flying, like running through the air.
All right. So just as your wings are starting to fade out, you do make it back
He'll like
to.
swipe low.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna make you crash land or anything like that.
He knows better now. He's probably he got used to the crash landing. He got over the crash landing phase of learning how to fly when she gave him these wings.
It took a bit, but yes.
Yeah, no, yeah. She got a lot of amusement out of it too.
And when
And
you
then-
took a building to the face.
Well, no,
That
that
was a lamp to the face.
that was on purpose, though. That was on purpose because he wouldn't have had time otherwise. But no, like practicing to fly when they were younger, yeah, I'm sure that there was a lot of Don't laugh at me, I landed in brambles! Why'd you put these here?
Just
I got
for
an
purpose.
I got an ass full of prickles.
Was I there for you learning how to fly, or was that before me?
Oh, no, you didn't
Okay.
know he could fly.
Okay.
He snuck out a lot.
Yeah.
That I'm sure Keelai knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so you land back with your friends. You manage to keep yourself from kind of like skidding and face planting into the muck.
He's like, as he was flying back, he saw like the smoke, and he's like, "Fuck!" And he just lands, and he's like, "Did we want to tell everybody where we were?" Actually, no, that's a really good idea. We did tell the folks over in New Tepest to look for a sign. I didn't
Well,
see.
a giant smoke cloud should do the trick if they're gonna come and help.
Oh yeah, especially if it's black and smells horribly of death.
And I'd rather not take a chance with a bunch of zombies rising up from this pile.
Oh gods, no.
You see the wind blowing east.
Ah! Well, even then, it's an enormous column of black smoke.
Column of smoke.
Okay, fine. Hang on. It's part of my spells. Hang on. I got a cantrip for this.
It could have been worse, y'all. It could have been another one of those freaking zombie coconut trees.
Now,
How would you
that
know about
that is
that?
a reference that I do not know because I haven't watched that episode yet.
The only reason I remember is because I just watched that episode yesterday.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, our last week's video, y'all, has 107 views. And I am estimating that only 10 of those are Artemis.
No,
Only 4?
no.
Only 4?
Only 4, but because
Only
I had to
4.
re-upload.
And
because the first
23 of
hour
them
was
are
missing.
pasta.
Oh, the first
Oh,
hour was
wow.
missing. Lame.
Even before that, though, it was only like 1 or 2 because I've been kind of busy.
I was literally just like alluding to a joke that you were like at least half the views on videos that you like
Okay,
last time.
but I've
You
been
made the
told
joke.
by Jeremy that it doesn't count when I rewatch them, so
What if you use an incognito browser or a VPN?
I'm not that smart.
It would count as a separate view.
It would count as a
Just
separate
using
view,
the time
and depending on the device you're using to watch it, it would count as a separate view.
You just open incognito window, and then go to Twitch.
Control
Okay,
Shift
I
N.
Or
mean,
YouTube.
I know how to do that, but like I'm not smart enough to think of that ahead of time because
No.
number one, I don't give a shit if somebody knows that I'm watching YouTube. So
I know, but you know, you don't want to mess with your search history if you have to look up something outside of your norm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that Druidcraft has a bark component here. It's like a sensory effect.
It just
Uh-huh.
tells us what the weather's going to be like for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
The wind
I'll
is
do.
blowing east.
Actually, that's a good idea. I will do that to see what the
Okay.
weather forecast is going to be because that sounds like a good idea. Also,
The wind will be going eastward, gusting eastward for probably the next 12 hours. And you can see in your mind's eye with your druid's craft that snow clouds are coming in from the west.
gonna snow. We've got some low pressure coming in from the west, and it's gonna be flurries all for the next 6 hours.
And if you follow this jet stream, you can see where a tornado will also be occurring in the middle
He's
of
wearing
the
a
Sea of
green.
Foes.
He's like wearing a green hood, so like half of his torso is missing.
Yeah,
Funniest thing ever. Whenever they wear the green.
yeah.
So at that point, I guess he'll just like launch off just an Eldritch Blast up into the sky, I guess, just to supplement the smoke.
Okay, so it reaches the end of the 120 feet, and because it doesn't hit anything, it just kind of goes...
Yeah, but it was still...
I mean, I could always just fire a firebolt 240 feet.
Y'all are pretty sure the giant mess of zombie corpses that you are currently burning is enough of a signal.
You just said that the wind's blowing east, so I was like, ah. I thought you were
It's not
implying that...
blowing hard.
Gotcha, cool. So anyway, it's smoking, it smells disgusting.
It's bad. It is
Bad.
bad, and it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, Athelstan's like backing up because he's got a really sensitive sense of smell, and he's like backing up and he's like, very large bipedal creature is approaching from the ice bridge. And it...
great.
Oh my god, yeah.
Go to the forest and hide?
Oh, it already knows where we are. Look at this.
No, but if we go to the forest and hide, it won't know where we went.
Possibly, but also we don't know that for sure because it might have magical capabilities because it spoke to me, and I was hundreds of feet away and in the air.
Spoke to you how?
Oh, apparently, I'm thinking either like a sending spell or telepathically spoke into my mind, said, "Don't go south. Don't do it." Which I wasn't really planning to do anyway, but...
What was south of here again?
South of here is Keening. Directly.
Well, no, you're on...
No, we're
Keenan.
on the other. Aren't we on the other side of the thing from Lady's Tier though? We're on the other
Yes.
side of the horseshoe.
Yes.
So it's the weird little island is directly south of us.
You still
Oh.
got about a day and a half travel to the end of the horseshoe on that side before
Oh, I
there's
thought-
a gap and then the little island.
Sorry, I thought that...
No,
I'm looking
you're
at the
okay.
map here. I thought it was like the pointy part that like leans over the inside of the horseshoe there, that we were near there. But we're north.
Oh, we're like near where the ruin symbol on there is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're near there. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I'm like completely out. I thought we were because we had like started going north and then it swung east. So I thought we were like in the middle of the horseshoe, but I guess we went further north than I thought we did. Got it. I'm caught up now.
You're okay.
As am I, because I was confused as well. I
I
thought
was
we
like,
were around where Cedar thought we were.
so directly
that-
south of us is that little jagged island doohickey, which I wasn't really planning to go to anyway, but
Does that island have a name?
It
we
looks
ever get
like it
one
might
for it?
just be part of Keening based on the map that you have from Calypso, or Athelstan's redrawn map from Calypso. It doesn't have its own name, it seems. And I can share this out to you guys again. So
have YouTube and TikTok notes in with my frickin' D&D notes.
Oh,
The
shit.
trolls assist by picking up our shit. Anxiety elf.
That little jagged island, or could it be that tiny little island to the southwest of it?
Maybe. I can't help but be a little curious because that is in my nature, and also I like to not be told what to do. So, but initially I wasn't planning on going south. But now that's some sort of a bipedal behemoth, and I'm imagining that we're like walking into the woods still and like doing not dusted tracelessness. Like just I guess Athelstan's just like got a branch. He's just like doing the 101 Dalmatians thing.
Yeah.
okay.
He's just like that.
Are you heading south or north?
Into the trees, into the north. That the ruined little thing is the Banshee's home, or was, right?
Correct.
Okay, I assume heading a little north. Where's the so? Oh, okay. So I thought he flew east.
You flew west.
Oh, and I was heading back east. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
West. So we are near the pointy bit, just on the right side of the horseshoe. Okay, cool. Got it. I'm assuming north. At least that's what I'm assuming. I will also give the floor up to the party if they would like to interject here.
Well, isn't the whole reason that we're out here to find this thing and stop it?
Well, yeah, I'm not running away. I'm just taking Valish's suggestion of hiding within the trees and
It's in the trees, and then
attempting an ambush.
when it
How
shows
fast was it going?
Well, it was just walking, but it was very large, so he does some quick mathematics. How quickly does he estimate this creature will be upon us?
Little
Make an
symbols
intelligence
appear
check.
around your head.
Yeah.
The little
Yeah.
math symbols appear around your
Oh
head.
god, the map is on the Fantasy Grounds, and I wasn't expecting it because I was like confused because I opened up Fantasy Grounds again and I already have the map outside in another window. I have so many windows open.
Well, you can close the one I shared to you. I just pushed it out to everybody.
Yeah, I just put it in the background because you taught me how to do that because you're cool.
Yeah.
Not plant pots. Actions, skills. Okay. And what was it? Intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Yes. I have a +1 to that. Perfectly above average intelligence. Oh, that's not bad. 16.
Given you were approximately 120 feet up from it, but you could still make out that it was a very large creature, you would, in D&D terms, you would expect large or possibly huge.
Okay. And how long? So took him about 25 minutes to fly back, and that's like flying.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour. Maybe 2.
It
If
wasn't
that, not
heading
even.
directly like east towards where the Banshee's residence is. It was sort of on like a diagonal path, so it was heading south east from New Tepest.
Okay, so it was going southeast,
So it's gonna make us chase it.
even though
Going
it said
south.
don't go
No, it's a
south.
don't.
it doesn't want to be followed.
Oh shit! So I thought it was heading to New Tepest, so it's heading
It's
away
coming
from New Tepest.
back from New Tepest, it seems like.
So there's a good chance it was what they were alerting on last night.
Yeah, the purple.
And all the
However,
others
it is a
warning.
very large creature. And
So probably like half an hour.
nobody saw anything last night. Except the dead
that's-
bodies after they were already dead.
Which is weird.
Maybe it can turn invisible.
Yeah, but something like that would leave
Say
prints in
that.
the snow at the very least.
It did, didn't it?
It did.
Been
It
following
did
them.
when it left. Yeah. It
But
left
how did
footprints and
it?
blood.
But how did it just get through the gate? Did it just phase through it?
The prints that you guys saw were humanoid, normalish sized, with clawed toes.
Maybe it can
I'm starting to
change its
wonder if
size.
this isn't something that
I'm wondering
It's
if
from-
there's two things that we're fucking dealing with.
possibly. I'm also wondering if there's not something like. I'm saying I think we have a mole. I think there's a mole. I think there's something. It couldn't if it's got something else working with it, someone letting it in, something helping it.
Yeah.
I'm-
I mean, other than going to find this thing, what do you want to do? Because tactics aren't really my thing.
And Athelstan like squints. He's like, "What do you?"
Look, I wasn't in charge in the war. I just followed orders.
You always talk like this. Like I was a soldier in the war. We
I
did.
was a soldier.
We did strategy. We fought things. Ooh.
I was a combat medic. I showed up afterwards to clean up.
You must have been a very different person back then.
Probably.
Because I'm trying to imagine you taking orders. You are kind of contrary. So let's what does everybody want to do? I don't think it's very wise to leave this lie, especially if it's killed someone that we came with. Because if this could keep happening, but
Exactly.
I'm kind of, if I'm being completely honest, somewhat neutral about it. It's gruesome, but it was interesting, I suppose. But also, stealing body parts is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Sounds like something my father would do.
I don't think that we should leave this. Those people don't deserve that.
So, I would vote to follow it or destroy it.
Let's follow the thing that's killed, I don't know, 6 people so far? Sure.
Would you rather not?
Do you have a better plan?
Would you rather not? I am all ears. And he like wiggles his big purple pointy ears.
Well, how
I
you
mean-
say we can just leave and go to Dominia like we were going to go? We were waiting for your friend, yeah? And your friend should be there today?
Next week.
No,
It was only
tomorrow.
today.
Tomorrow or the day after. Should be tomorrow or the day after.
You said
Depends.
tomorrow or day after yesterday.
I mean, I can check if you want, but it's gonna burn a spell.
Have you ever sailed the seas of Darkon? Not Darkon, excuse me, the Sea of Dread.
Of course.
Soros.
I am a man of many talents. Many experiences. Perhaps you would like to hear about my gnomes or my beaver pelt? Or my
Athelstan
venture
would like-
to find the best poutine in Valaki.
Sure. Some point, why not? How about so you just want to go? If you want, you can. But like
These people are not our people. We don't care. Why do we
Oh,
care
I-
so much?
Oh, I know they're not our people, but I also don't know you.
I'm Desirous. They know me. And he like gestures to Atlas and Sly and not Valish. Gabriella.
Sly like kind of like looks down and is like kind of like picking at her nails a little bit, and she's like, and she kind of like leans forward and whispers to Atlas, "Didn't you say that Des was acting kind of strangely lately?"
Yeah, but it's still our friend.
But what if he's not?
Well, what could possibly go wrong?
Atlas, you're saying that you know who you're saying that to, right? And surrounded by...
Yeah, these are all my friends.
Well, yeah, but like... I guess. But... I don't know. Yeah.
Do you think he's not the same person?
Well, just based off of what you said and some of the things he's said, and he's always been kind of pushy though, so I guess that's normal. He did want to leave. He did want to leave me behind to get eaten by cannibalistic werewolf men.
Yeah.
So I don't think a friend would do that.
No, that's fair, but he still went along with it and helped us rescue you. I think he's just pragmatic.
Okay. I guess so. Everyone is just like looking at them as they're having this conversation.
Definitely not a private conversation by any means, and Des
Just
at
like
the end of it is
aside.
like, I am standing right here.
And Sly's like, well, I wouldn't talk shit about you behind your back.
That's fair, I appreciate that, thank you.
A real friend talks shit to your face. And Athelstan looked at Heli like, And he just like mumbles in Celestian. He's just like, ass wipe.
You're muted.
You're muted.
It's
But no, yeah, you just got cut off at the beginning. Sorry, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. No, she just answers back in Celestial, bitch.
He just goes, And he says in Celestial, the sister that I never wanted. Sisbling.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Asthisamar?
Sismar. Well, fluid, so Sib. Anyway, so though you would be, why don't you just use that? Why don't you show us some of this Vistani magic and tell us what the hell that thing that is crossing the ice bridge is?
All right, I need the minute. I need the... Ooh, I don't want to lie down here, but I do need a space where I can sleep.
We're in the woods. We headed to the woods. So.
Oh, that's right. But again, did you go south or did you go north?
Could we logically... So I see the tree line reaches the... I almost said hag. The the Banshee's domicile.
Yes.
Is it possible we could kind of stay close by in that area on the near the tree line, but like maybe a little further east? At least in like view of like keep like not too far but not too close either, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
A strategic distance.
Yeah, you can do that, absolutely.
Oh,
So,
she's shuffling cards.
Cards.
We are so fucked, and I'm excited.
Your Taroka deck is dangerous.
Sly will climb up a tree quite nimbly and be like, I got you, bestie.
All right, give me a perception check for Sly.
She like climbs up through the branches and she just like, because she put her head through a spider web that's still left over. It's got a little bit of snow crystals on it.
There would be no spider web. It probably has not been warm enough in this whole sea for
Snow
spiders to exist.
Well, yeah,
in,
no, there was probably like just like nobody knows what it is. It's just a snow web then, and she's
Okay.
like, doesn't think about that fact. She's like, ugh, spider webs.
Perfect.
Giant frost spiders.
It would be so cute though. They'd be like poofy, like little owls. You're muted, sweetie.
I know because I'm yelling.
Oh. I thought her perception was better.
No.
Oh wait, she's got advantage on
No,
perception.
she has disadvantage actually because she has a stress effect.
Stress effect.
Oh, I forgot. She's stressed. She's got 3 inspiration though. Damn, girl. Hoarding all this inspo. Anyway,
You can use them
with
if you
what?
want to. That's what they're
Yeah,
there for.
actually, yeah. For this, I think it's kind of important. So I think
Okay.
I will use one of her inspirations to re-roll. I know that it's a 12, but
Great.
that's like average, and I would like
Mhm.
it a little bit better than that, if possible. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Okay, all right, that's bad.
Yep.
She's distracted by the spider web.
Yeah. So as she's like picking this spider web out from like her horns and her hair, she does spot this figure to the southwest of you, heading towards the shore.
Alaric, do you have a spyglass?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Can you make one? Like in 2 seconds? Like 2 minutes?
I might be good, but I ain't that good.
Don't sell yourself short.
So, does
You are too short,
anybody
though.
have like a tent or anything? I kind of need to be in a certain state of dress, if you get my meaning.
Athelstan's like, care for a dance.
Of course, my love.
And they dance.
All right. So, dancing much in the same way that you had a couple nights ago, you build this sort of
Like a lean-to around, like they
less
dance
of a
around a
lean-to
tree.
because you know specifically what the need is now.
Yeah.
It's not a lean-to. It's not for everybody. It's literally
Mhm.
just for Des
It's
to
like a little, it's like a little moss mound and like
Yeah,
little twigs.
yeah, like a
little
little-
ferns.
little moss hut. And
And it's really cute. It's got little fiddleheads coming out of it.
yeah, once you finish, Des is looking at you like, it's nice. You couldn't do anything with never mind. It's fine. I'll make it work. And he goes inside.
Ungrateful.
So, between the 4 of you, I need one of you to be the victim. I mean, the picker.
The picker of what? I'll do it. I haven't done
I'll do
it.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet.
So I'm going to spread these, and you tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time I did this, we had to do this
Wait.
in a hurry, so I'm not picking this time.
I don't know what this is for. Now.
This is Dez's prophecy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The way of prophecy.
It's gonna rain meatballs.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
All right, let me just get
But
my
the
thing.
meatballs are squigs from Warhammer.
Ugh.
There's no, don't be that way. They're so cute. The little squigs, they're adorable. We have one in one of our campaigns, and his name is Bolognese.
Cute.
Yeah, he just like rolls around and stuff, and he eats everything. It's pretty great. Our monkey person. I can't remember what the race is called. He's a snow lemur though. His name is Eagle Falls, and he's a little cowboy. He's a little cowboy, and he's got his little guns.
It's so cute.
He's just a little snow lemur. He's got his little guns. He's got a little hat. And sometimes he has different personas because he was an actor in the circus. He was our
Personas or
pimp.
personalities?
No, just personas, not personalities. He's not like that. No, he's pretty chill. Pretty
Okay.
chill.
So, Des will need an hour to complete his prophecy. What are the rest of you doing in that time?
Athelstan's gonna keep an eye out on keep watch and wait for like this entity to get closer.
I
Yeah,
would
Keelay's
be
keeping watch too.
trying to make as many pairs of snowshoes as I could within an hour.
Okay. Go ahead and make your tinkering check.
Give me a second. Fantasy Grounds keeps kicking me out.
Sure.
Actually, I might leave the watch to Keelai. If I help him gather materials, can he get advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I will do that instead.
What check would it be?
It would be your intelligence check, but if you have tinkering tools, you're going to add your proficiency bonus. Like if you're proficient with tinker
That
tools.
would be an intelligence with a +7 then.
Okay. At advantage.
At advantage.
I didn't burn down this swamp. Alaric's the one who set it on fire.
If I can get Fantasy Grounds to load.
I don't know why it's being such a dick.
Because
Surprisingly enough, it's working for me tonight.
It's being quite amenable for me.
I think it's
Fantasy
just
Grounds
loading.
froze on me.
If Dez isn't here, does that mean that we don't get the description?
If somebody just wants to roll a d20 at advantage and then add a +7.
D20 advantage +7. Oh wait, shit. Damn. Fuck.
You can just roll the 2d20s and I'll do the math in my head.
I already put the advantage +2 +5.
Okay.
Did it not come through? What the fuck?
Did not come through.
There it is.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
16.
So with Athelstan's help, you are able to prepare snowshoes for everybody. So any deep snow is no longer doubling your movement. Or reducing your movement speed.
Is this Athelstan's first time in snow? Does it snow in Darkon?
Not really.
Yeah.
A couple areas like to the very, very north, but not really.
Oh, he been there.
Yeah. You've explored, you've seen snow, you've been in snow, but I wouldn't say you've been in snow for a long time.
Yeah.
And certainly not for this length of time either.
My
And no,
love.
because Des is not here, nobody gets anything.
Aw, but we love... How about, wait, what if we all go in the cone of silence and you tell the viewers? And we all take our headphones off.
Okay.
So that way there's no chance.
All right.
Content!
Rob, are you muted?
I already can't
It will
hear
be in
you if you're
effect.
talking to me.
Okay.
Hands.
I'm gonna mute and deafen Alaric because I can't tell. So as Des goes into the hut and goes about setting his face up, candles, strips down to his underpants.
Mute your headphones, baby. Just mute your headphones.
I thought you were muting all of us.
I can't hear
No,
you.
you said that you were just taking your thing off.
Oh, I could still hear you, so
Oh, okay. Well, I'll frickin' mute all
it's
of you
fine.
then.
It's
fine. These bitches, I swear. And I only say that because now they can't hear me. So, wow. I wasn't even talking about you much. I'm putting my hand in front of my mouth so nobody can read my lips because I don't want them to cheat. So, what occurs when Des goes into the hut is he strips down, lights his candles, holds his eyeball in his hand, and falls asleep. Pretty much dead the moment he lies down. And normally when Des does this, it's really just to fuck with everyone. He's no seer, as far as he knows. And he ends up dreaming. And where he's laid out on the cold ground, it feels like the vines are curling up and wrapping around him rather than supporting him like a bed. And then they start to pull. Hard enough to start popping limbs out of their sockets, tugging his shoulders free, tugging his hips free, popping spines and knees and ankles and wrists, all excruciatingly slowly, over and over again. And once every joint is popped free, they're all shoved back in, and it starts all over again. And he wakes up sweaty and hot, but the frigid air from outside begins to flow into the cabin, the little hut that Athelstan and Mina had made. And he's chilled almost immediately to the bone. And as he looks down at his body, every joint is bruised. Fingers, toes, ankles, knees, hips, everything. They all show a ring around where the joint is. And now I'm going to pull them out of the coma skeleton. Des emerges an hour later. Hi, everybody. Put your headphones back on.
We are back.
DM narration for the chat. Love it. You're welcome. Hey, hi, Phoebe. It's good to see you.
Great idea, Cedar. I like that.
This is why I'm into this.
So, Des emerges from the sort of hut you've created. His face is pale.
There's like a sound of a toilet flushing, and he's like,
Yeah. He sniffs and like kind of leaves. He's fully dressed, and Eli, with your passive perception, you do notice that he's sweaty, and the sweat is actually starting to freeze on his brow underneath the crown. Well, that was fruitless. Unfortunately, there was not a whole lot to put together. I just dreamed that I was, like, swimming around and putting gravy.
insight check, because that sounds like a load of bullshit.
Go for it.
Yeah, for
Even-
sure.
Like, he didn't, like, I know the passive, and just like, Athelstan's barely paying attention.
Well, Sly's also up in a tree.
And there's, and she's just like,
I do have advantage on that.
I don't know. Why do you have advantage on that?
What an advantage.
I have no idea.
what? Don't question. Just
Oh, it's because you have Grant from the, I think I have to fix that. Your displacer cloak. It might not
Okay.
be working properly.
Okay. Sorry.
But it's fine.
displacer beast.
He is an extremely difficult man to read. And even those of you who people watch and know how people function have a very difficult time kind of figuring out what's going on with Des.
You ever just look at someone and wonder what is going
What's
on
going
inside
on
their
in there?
head?
Pretty much. He seems fine.
Not to me, he doesn't.
He's just a little sweaty.
He's sick.
Wait, oh, you did yours high. You hid your check. Never mind. It's like, what'd you roll?
No, but she said that before I rolled it, so.
Yeah.
It's like,
Look, I don't want any surprises, so if you know something, please tell us. Because we're about to do something incredibly dumb.
I do
Really?
not know anything. I would not lie to you, Kili.
Right.
Athelstan just like,
What?
what kind of gravy was it?
A beef gravy, of course.
Mm.
You don't make any other poutine with other gravy unless you are having chicken skin poutine and then you cut up like little chicken skins and you deep fry and you put them on top. It's very good.
His eyes just like glaze over while he's saying that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
where was Calypso meeting us?
You
In
Tepest.
New Tepest.
Okay.
Like, I can tell her to pick us up somewhere else if I have to, but
That just means you'd
not
have to
tonight.
go
I
back.
can't.
You'd have to go back
Right.
around.
Let's go all the way back around regardless.
Yeah, she gets in. She's like getting into the bay of New Tepest, which was already hard
Turn around
enough.
and come back.
She went all the way around, and she gets there, and she's like, "This I'm so over the fucking House of Rex. I can't wait to be over this kid."
Maybe.
And Athelstan's like, we can't have her pick. We can't do that. I don't want to piss her off any more than I already
Okay.
have.
Any
That's
chance
fine,
we
I
can
can't
still
tell her-
see- Any chance we can still see the whatever fire or blazes they've got going on at New Tepest?
It is daytime, so
Mhm.
make a perception check.
Oh shit! Is Tepest on fire?
No,
You-
The
braziers.
fires.
Flare.
signal fires.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like,
The
shit! It's on
beacons of
fire
Gondor
too.
have been lit.
The British are
Wait,
coming.
I'm not wearing shorts.
Same though.
I am, and that's
You can tell that they are lit, but you cannot tell what color they currently are.
The beacons of Gondor have been lit.
Okay. I mean,
Call-
what do you guys want to do?
Carl Urban will save us.
I mean, we're
At dawn of the third day?
Carl, you've been summoned.
Yes, that's our. This is the second stream I've mentioned Carl Urban. I may or may not have watched Priest recently.
we're obviously going to figure out what this thing is and take it out.
I love how you flinch when you say that. I mean, yeah, we can't
Sure.
leave this thing here. We can't leave these people to their fates. Like, I realize that we don't know them and we don't owe them anything, but we can't just fucking leave them.
Considering we're going to be picking up our boat in their bay.
Exactly.
Also, they're already pissed off enough at us.
Yeah.
I've the only kind of being hunted I enjoy is none of your business, so never mind.
Okay then.
Good hell.
Just kind of like looks. He just kind of like
Something I
looks.
enjoy?
He just like looks up and to the left, and he's like,
Later. Later. You have a bit of a crisis on your hands.
I know. I'm just trying to think of
Yeah,
better
Eli's here. Of course he does.
I'm just trying to think of better times. Yeah.
I was joking. It's fine. Eli's kind of a disaster.
Ass disaster indeed. So, Sly, do you see anything? Sly. She's like,
What? Sorry, I was thinking about Gordon.
what? Sorry, because like she like Athelstan like mentions like the hunting, and she's just like imagining those glistening minotaur muscles pulling back a long bowstring over 130 pounds and whipping that arrow into his prey, and then running on all fours like a beast after it.
Okay, but like Gordon is a big, just derpy boy, and I love him.
Me too.
Twisting the hair.
Yeah. Like, see, I'm a good actor. Like, I've seen Sly does that. I've seen it.
He does. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, right. Another perception check.
You can make another perception check.
He's like, oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry. One sec. I got you,
Okay.
bestie. I got you.
Who has the like least amount of hit points in this group?
Bestie, I'm sorry, I can't see through these pine needles.
Valish.
Baelish. Okay.
Unless you want to count my cannon.
If you're
Or if you want to
counting
count,
who is
or devs, possibly.
damaged the most,
No, just who has the least amount of hit points
like max hit
Probably-
points.
total. Yes, because
Probably
I can
me
do
or
something. I can do something to bolster that for 8 hours, but it'll be the 3 weakest.
So you've only known these people a little while, but you know who the squishies are.
7 days.
I know, but
7 days.
you can tell who the squishies are as a former combat medic. You know that Dez is squishy. You know Valish is squishy. Sly is a little bit squishy. Atlas is a little bit squishy. Like
Okay, but
pretty
who's more
much
squishy?
you are the only one that could take a punch and still like.
Wait, Liliana is here.
And Liliana, but she's a rogue.
She is?
Why?
She's got sword and board.
No.
No, she
No.
had 2
She has
daggers.
2 daggers.
Oh, that's
Daggers.
true. She still has more hit points than all of us. So I did make the joke earlier that between Alaric and his wife, I would say revive the wife because she's she's hardcore. No offense, Alaric.
So, if we're going to do this, like if this is where we're gonna go, then I will do this so that it boosts you guys, so that we don't get surprised.
Well, I would love to.
But-
I would love to not get my ass caught in the wind.
What?
Yeah. Sorry. Never mind. Keep going.
The spell lasts for 8 hours. Okay, so if we're gonna go, then I'll cast the spell. But if we're gonna sit around here and dick around for another day, then I'm not gonna cast the spell.
Well, it's coming. So
Is it coming at us or is it going away from us? I thought you said it was going south.
heading. It is heading south. I would like, if possible, I think it might be reasonable to attempt to intercept. Maybe try do the negotiating thing and then just.
Alright, so Valish, Dez, and either Atlas or Sly, whichever one has the least amount of hit points.
It's not gonna take 8 hours for it to
They're
get
tied.
here. It's fucking enormous.
They're tied. Fucking hell.
Slice hurt more.
Who's got the worst constitution?
Sly
They'd be
has
the
a
same.
15 constitution.
They have the same.
Of course they do. Fine. Fucking Sly. Give me Sly. Okay, so you 3 come here. She takes 3 little strips of white cloth and wraps it around each of your wrists.
Tree bestie! And she jumps out of the tree and lands on Athelstan. He's just like,
Yep. And like while she's on your shoulders, Keeley just reaches up and ties this strip of cloth around her wrist. And I cast aid. You all get 10 extra hit points.
Sly ties the cloth around her head, like a headband.
Your hit
She's
points, your hit point maximum and your current hit points go up by 10 for the next 8 hours. Merry Christmas.
like, what's Christmas?
No fucking idea.
You say weird things sometimes.
Athelstan,
What?
you
He's
saw
like-
this
he's like-
thing, right?
Yes, I did.
Can
Well,
you describe what it looked like. Maybe
Big.
one of us that could
big,
figure out what we're dealing with.
big. That's all I got.
Wait,
I didn't. I figured out, for one thing, I was already in trouble enough for going off on my own. If I got too much closer to it, God's forbid that I could easily become a target if it had any sort of ranged artillery or magic. So I didn't get. DM Affy, what did I see? What was I able to glean? Because according to the last episode, I didn't really
did
see.
you already
a
add
lot.
everybody's hit points? Because if not, I'll do the actual casting thing, so it goes on there.
Well,
And then I
do the
will-
actual casting thing.
I will
Okay,
undo it. Just give me a second.
Okay.
30.
because I'm dumb and I forgot that I can do that. So okay, so Sly.
So
Sorry.
What you were able to determine was that A, it's very large.
It's big. It's very large. It is large.
It could be a large creature or a huge creature.
It is between a large and a huge creature. And Sly is like, is it friend shaped? No. At least I don't think so. It's it walks on two legs.
It seemed to.
What color
not-
was it? Was it fleshy?
It was hard to tell, but it was like from the distance you were at, a mixture, like a miasma of blacks and blues.
Was it furry?
Browns.
I already asked if it was fleshy. I couldn't tell.
Okay.
It was not furry.
It was fairly dark in color. Bluish tones, I suppose. Oh. I would like to make a nature check, please.
Sure.
Oh dear. Oh dear. 18.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I tentatively was thinking Jotun, but yep. As soon as he's just like, oh,
Oh?
it's a Jotun.
Oh, that's better than I was thinking. I was thinking it was a damn Nightwalker.
Oh, it is a frost giant.
Oh!
Very large, with incredibly freezing powers that could reduce someone to nothing but a block of ice. Very strong, very large, quite large. Based off that roll, what else can he tell? Can he remember from his tutoring? Because he had to see these beasts. Any kind of beast.
One sec.
Hey, I'm dumb. How do you upcast this? Like, I can see where the cast button is, but how do you frickin'
Manually add
upcast
it.
it?
You have to manually add it for the cast.
Oh, it's not coded correctly anyway, so just add the 10 hit points.
Okay,
'Cause
well then
that's just
everybody will
gonna
have
put
to add
them on
their...
temporary.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, it's
Blue-
okay.
Blue flower, red thorns, blue flower, red thorns, blue flower, red thorns. Sorry.
Because I upcast it 1 level, so everybody gets an additional 5 on top of the 5, so...
So, what you know of frost giants?
Sold his mental notes from that one lesson that Eugene was like, pay attention, Athelstan.
For all the frost giants you intend to encounter. So, they like trade. Iron and steel are generally things that they would like most, along with ale and mead. They have clans, typically. They wrestle for dominance. They're not very good at kind of like menial labor, like crafting or anything like that. They usually will trade with other giants, like other giant clans, to get what they need. Frost giants specifically tend to just stick with the melee. Rocks.
Yeah.
They'll throw rocks. They have clubs or axes.
But they do
sized.
have vulva capabilities, right? Like magic capabilities.
Not typically. There are some.
Yeah.
There are some that are able to do like sort of a frost breath type thing, but generally speaking, they're just very durable, very quick, and they hit really, really hard. And they're immune to cold. I mean, if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
Well, shit. There goes my plan.
Well, fuck.
So that's clan-like structures. They don't usually walk alone, right?
Not typically, no.
Yeah.
Where there's one, there tends to be others.
Athelstan relays this to the party.
Oh, okay. Change my
I
mind. You can have your spell back.
huh?
Oh, we're gonna die if we go to take on frost giants.
Well, I don't intend to be in melee range for one thing. But why would a Jotun be stealing body parts?
The question is it really a Jotun? Or making you think it is?
Hang on. That's true. I never did roll for
You're
my
like-
wings.
85% positive.
I am 85% positive. Okay. How long has it been since he got back from
About an
his
hour.
little... Okay, cool. 2 hours left until he can use his wings again.
Let's head out. Hopefully we can figure out where this stuff is before they see us and scout it out.
What stuff?
Where these frost giants or whatever we're after are before we...
I'm assuming that they're from the southern part of...
Oh, I assume that. So if we go south, hopefully we can find their encampment or clan, whatever, before they see us.
And
Scout them out, see if they're the ones with the body parts.
Now let's fantasy around again.
don't... Would there be any... They have what, clawed feet, though?
You're not
Unless
sure.
they let their nails grow super long. Maybe he's lonely and needs a friend.
You're
Just
muted.
like
Can
that.
they
Just like that.
can they shrink?
You said that the footprint was standard size, right? It just had clawed toes,
Mm-hmm.
so it wouldn't be. I feel like we're fucking chasing our tails here.
Wait.
Some kind of
course we are.
shapeshifter.
So, okay, we could either return to New Tepest to fill the guard in on what's happening and try and conglomerate a plan of action here, or we go off on our own down south, where I was specifically warned not to go, telepathically or otherwise, by supposedly this entity, which is, I'm 85% or so sure that it's a Jotun. Do what Valish said, or we intercept the one that is heading back south to converse. Does anybody have any booze?
Does anybody speak giant?
It speaks common. It spoke in my head.
Sly, if I remember
Or
right.
maybe the giant is also deaf and can speak.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, it might not be an isolated thing. They're big on trade, so it's possible that this is just not... All right, let's put it to a vote then. Because at this point, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but I could go either way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He looks out. Can he see this figure yet?
You can see a dark figure moving beyond you. They haven't, like, again, come across to you. But they are moving steadily towards the shore.
All right, I'm gonna do something stupid. And he just goes walking towards the shoreline.
Keeley goes with him.
And I guess we're walking with them.
Yep.
Well, it's either pussyfoot around or just try and get some answers if we can. Sly's like, is Sly still perched there, isn't she? She probably would be.
Of course she is.
Yeah. She can speak giant, right? I don't. Fantasy Grounds kicked me out, so.
Oh, okay.
That's
I'm not
frozen
the
for
only
me,
one
so.
getting kicked out.
I don't know why. It's
I'm
being
still
a
in.
dick.
I'm still in, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know much.
It's been kicking me
Attempting
out
to
all day.
resolve. Attempting to resolve the connection.
If I remember right, Sly can speak giant because she is speaking to the trolls.
True. Hey, bestie, I feel like this is a bad idea. And usually I'm all for bad ideas.
She can speak giant.
What?
She can speak giant.
Okay.
Well, okay, I guess we're in the open now, and very big. Very, very, very big. Too big. Way too big. All the tippity tappity clickety clackety going on between Artemis and Affy is great.
Not talking to Artemis.
That is
actually.
not me.
Who's doing the clickety clackety tippity tappity?
Not me.
When in doubt, do the YMCA and see if the giant can spell. Well, I assume they're relatively intelligent creatures, but not like. I don't.
Language-wise.
No, they can. They're okay with linguistics, as far as I know, because basically the description that Affy's given me is pretty on par for like for Jotuns culturally. So, yeah. I guess Athelstan. Send up a flare. Can you do that, Alaric? Just, get his attention.
I can.
Pretty
I can
sure
do
some
that.
people have some fireworks.
Yeah, do a little
Prestidigitation. Poof.
poof. That was perfect timing.
You see this flare go up. It's hot pink, and then it explodes into a multicolored explosion of different sparkles. And you all see this dark figure stop, turn to look at it, and wait.
Sly, call out, and Sly, can you speak out in giant and call out for a parlay? Oh, okay, I'll try.
You're pretty sure you see this figure's head tilt with confusion. And then the figure begins to get bigger.
Oh, I don't like that.
As it approaches you, because depth perception is a thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I thought it was...
It just Power Ranger monster grows.
I got super scared there. I was like, is this gonna be a fucking kaiju? I haven't even seen Pacific Rim. You can't do that to me.
I haven't either, so I wouldn't do it to you because I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Godzilla and Transformers.
Gotcha.
No, Power Rangers. Power Rangers.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's probably closer.
Different time.
So
What is happening right now?
I don't
I have no idea.
So the figure continues to grow, and it doesn't get to a point where it's like blotting out the sun, but it is a huge creature.
Yeah, describe this creature to us, since I'm sure we can see it now.
You definitely can see it now. It stands about 20 to 25 feet tall, very heavy. Despite walking across the ice, does not seem to have affected it at all. And
Hmm?
it stands before you with a very large axe over one shoulder and a bag in the other hand. A very long, pale blue beard hangs from its face, braided down the edges and kind of tied off with bits of stone to make it look pretty. Horned
course.
helmet, patchwork armor. This very large man leans down to where Sly is perched on your shoulders,
And
Athelstan.
she's just like,
And in Giant, says something to her.
what do you say?
You rang.
Hmm. In Giant, she says, "Hey, thank you for coming to the door, proverbially." And to Oz is just like, Eterno acá. Door, do.
Du hast mich.
Now I'm imagining is freaking Finding Nemo.
2 days in a row, we summon the whale speak.
Yep, because apparently the dragons in Dragonlance sound like whales.
Yeah.
So
And she asks, she's like, "Do you speak common?" In Giant. Dress. Drab. Common?
Badly.
Oh, me too. Don't worry. And she says in Giant, "My name's Sly. Hi. Sly. Period. Hi." In Giant. This is my
Fly.
best. This is my bestie. In Giant.
Bestie.
Friend. This is
What?
a sign for friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sign for friend.
I don't. What do you want?
What do we want? One sec. Hello.
Did you tell Athelstan not to go south?
Did you ta in Kipla Ud Sootha? Now I'm speaking Klingon.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Uat Kapla. And I'm just like, that's not
Klingon is
Klingon.
giant in this world now.
I can actually
Yep.
speak. I actually know. I can actually do Hamlet in Klingon, but that's something for another time.
I can do a little bit of Mandola, but that's about it.
Mm.
He kind of looks around at all of you.
And she points at Athelstan.
Ah. Yes.
Yes.
What's wrong
With-
with the south?
And yeah, and yes is just like yaw in like giant.
Jaw.
Yaw. Yes. Yes. And Athelstan kind of like tilts his head up at him. He's like, "He is magnificent. He must be 25 feet tall."
Wrong with the south? Why shouldn't we go there?
Mistak. Suta. Que.
Home.
Oh, are there more of you? Family?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
I have 3.
Names. Oh shit. What's your name?
Volfront.
His name is Volchrund, and he says that his home is to the south, and he has 3 children. Damn, your wife must...
Ask him if he knows anything that's been about what's been going on in New Tepest.
Der
Bleh.
Bluk. New Tep. Tepest. New Tepest. Noir Tepest.
Nuevo Tepest.
They live there.
She kind of like looks at the bag and she's like, body parts have been going missing lately. And we noticed that you were coming back from New Tepest, and we were wondering if you happen to know anything about what's happening.
Everybody make a perception check.
I can't have my character sheets.
Skills, perception. Is
Oh, I just got back into fantasy.
that one.
Yeah, I failed.
Player, characters, Athelstan, Sly. You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
This is much easier than driving around 3 characters like the last time I... Oh, that's performance. Oh shit, she's got proficiency in performance. Oh, that was a really good roll on that one. Oh, okay. Oh.
All right.
No, I'll save that.
Okay.
We probably...
So everybody but Sly sees that the bottom of the canvas bag is wet and frozen.
It's just food. Just like some deer or something, right?
Body parts, you say?
Yes. You know. Arms. Legs. Faces.
And all of you feel more than hear this sort of thumping, rumbling noise in your chest as the giant begins to laugh. He stands up and ends up like having to lean back over because it is a full-blown belly laugh as he leans on his knee and just laughs to the point of wheezing.
Atlas is like nervous. I'm sure Atlas is probably like nervously laughing.
Just slowly backing away.
Athelstan will take one customary step back to allow him his laugh.
Okay.
One step back.
As he's like leaning over, you can
Putting
see
Liliana
sort of
behind
like
me.
puffs of frost like out of his nose and out of his mouth as he's laughing and laughing and laughing. And then finally he just kind of like wipes some ice crystals from under his eyes and grins at Sly. His teeth are all like crooked and rotting out, and you've thrown your hand in with the wrong lot.
We didn't throw any of our hands. I'm confused. Could you elaborate? Sorry. I'm more of like a, you know,
Literal.
What's he saying?
I'm more of a physical kind of person. I'm not saying that I'm stupid. In fact, I think I'm pretty smart. But please do impart upon us your wisdom. I already forgot his name. Valhrund.
Valhrund.
Valhrund of the southern tip of the horseshoe. Shaped like a horseshoe, right?
Yes, it's a horseshoe.
I didn't really look at the map. I wasn't paying attention. Of the southern horseshoe. Southern point of the horseshoe of this island, of this place. Athelstan, I'm getting nervous.
The people of New Tepest are not as they seem. And
The
if you are here on their word and errand, I fear I may need to kill you now.
Oh no, we're a neutral party. We're a neutral party. One of our friends kind of got a little owie. And, well, she's dead now, but like, we were just passing through. We're just trying to figure out what the best move is next for us to then get the hell out of here. We don't plan to stay. He thinks we've thrown our lot in with the wrong people, and he wants to, and like, we're not with new.
They were gonna arrest us. That's the only reason we.
They were gonna throw us in jail, and I don't do good in jail. Last time I was in jail, I almost got eaten by werewolves, cannibal werewolves.
Same.
They were kind of dicks. They tore her tongue out.
She opened. Gabrielle opens her mouth.
We were kind of like, we looking out for number one, but also like understanding things. Pasta is perching just like Sly.
She thinks she's a fucking bird.
She's just laying down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. She's gonna take a nap right there.
Why aren't your shoulders wider? You gotta start.
What an asshole.
Start lifting them weights so your shoulders are bigger so you can perch more cats.
Ma'am,
perch
I am not a cat tree.
Perch more pasta. Justice for pasta.
You said that there were body parts missing?
Apparently, yes.
Lots of them.
Like enough to make a whole nother body, But like from different people. Wait, didn't you guys say that these people like take eyes, like give their eyes for their god or whatever? Do they do that with body parts too? I fucking hate cultists that aren't me.
I would suggest you return to New Tepest.
Okay, and she's like translating to everybody as he's talking.
And take your concerns up with their citizens. You will not find the body parts here.
See, it was just his lunch, guys. It's just like some bear or something. Actually, the blood is like thawing out a little bit, right?
What blood?
Oh, like the bottom of the bag.
It's frozen.
Just said it was wet. Didn't say it was
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it was just wet and frozen.
Yeah, wet and frozen.
Can we see a color difference on the bag? Like, does it look reddish?
It's darker. I mean, it's a dark kind of leather bag. So the bottom is a darker color of the same
like waxed leather. Yeah, it's like waxed leather.
It looks wet, but it's frozen.
Okay, well, I don't mind doing that. I would actually be totally cool with with like getting on the sexy ship and getting out of here. So yeah, I'm cool with that. What I'm sorry, I'm kind of curious now. Like, I love drama. I don't know if you like the chisme. I don't know if you're like a chismoso or anything like that, but like, what's the tea?
Tea.
Were you like going and like fishing or something? It's like, cause like, if what you say is correct, the New Tepest has no, like, why would you go there?
I did not go inside the city, if that is what you mean.
Okay. Have you seen anything come out then? Like, cause we like trying not to get arrested and shit. Followed tracks. Oh, it's a trap.
Does Sly say that in common or giant?
In common.
What's
They
the
were
trap?
sending us to the damn Banshee.
You're really smart, Valhrond.
Happy to assist.
And we did their damn dirty work for them.
Can I have your mailing address so I can send you a pen? Do you want a pen pal? I like writing letters. It might be too tiny for you to read, though.
Right big.
What is a letter?
Oh, do Jotuns have written word?
Yes.
Athelstan's like, yes. Letter. Ooh, she says message in giant.
Oh, how are you coming to stay with my mate and I?
I mean, if you want us to visit, we totally could.
Oh,
But you probably don't want us to visit because you told Athelstan not to go south. So I'm assuming that you don't really want anything to do with like little people like us.
you're not the first to venture south in an attempt to kill my family.
We didn't even know you existed 2 seconds ago, to be honest with you.
He did, and he pokes Athelstan in the chest.
And he just takes it and he's just still marveling at the size of this guy. And he's just he's grinning. He when he pokes him in the chest and the finger is the size of his torso, he's just
Cool.
yeah.
He does.
And he grins up at him and he's and he's he looks at Keli. He does just that big wide shark grin. He's really excited. He's like,
Look, you made another friend.
oh, I don't think he likes me, but and Sly's like, I got you, bestie. My bestie here thinks that is obviously, as you can tell, thinks you're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
But what's the tea? What's going on? Why the hell are they what? What have they tried to hurt you? Have they tried to hurt you?
There have
And your
been
family?
attempts, yes.
Okay.
I get it now. They're sending the body parts to the Banshee to make that thing. To keep her from attacking the town.
Oh my God! Oh, it's a tithe paid in blood.
What?
Classic cultists.
That doesn't explain the clawed feet, though.
It's a way to get us out of the city. It's a way to lure people that are
You see-
new.
You seen any bitches with clawed feet and humany toes?
There are the harpies in the north.
But something that would be able to enter New Tepest. They killed their own. What a bunch of bitches.
The harpies would be able. Why would they not be able to? And I do not understand.
I don't understand either. Apparently, the people over in New Tepest have this whole thing where the Banshee can't enter and bad guys can't enter because they have this super powerful blessing or whatever upon their walls, and yet all their shit was getting rocked. And they tried to blame us for it.
Why would they care of the Banshee?
Why wouldn't they care
They
about
care.
the Banshee? Do you speak Giant Baelish?
I assumed you'd been translated.
Oh yeah, she is, yeah.
Tristessa does not do anything. She remains in her home and mourns.
She's not gonna be mourning.
Her
any
name was Jostessa.
Tristessa.
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 That's
So-
the banshee
Do
with
not
the...
mention the banshee. Do not mention the banshee.
We've already mentioned the banshee.
Do not mention we killed the banshee.
You know, he can kind of speak common. He's right here. Like, talk to him. Like, he's not.
When you say that, Alaric, he just kind of looks at you and frowns.
Yeah. So does, like, I don't know how long you and your family have lived here, but, like, in your time here, are we not the first party that has come from New Tepest to try and face the banshee and, like, bother you and your family and shit?
No, you are not.
We're not the first. Do they always seem like outsiders too?
I don't ask.
Gotcha.
Has
Gotcha.
anybody
Don't
successfully
ask either.
has
They don't.
anybody successfully killed the banshee?
Perhaps. I do not speak with Tristessa often.
Oh. Also, sorry about, like, I'm sure that foul stench probably reached your nose because you have really big nostrils.
Is this whole frickin' island in a time loop?
Time loop? Not more Dunamancy! I didn't like it the first time. I don't want to dislike it a second time.
We've gone full Rocky Horror. It's the time warp.
A step to the left! And she, like, shifts over to Athelstan's other shoulder, bumping into Mina as she does.
Mina bites her ankle.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry I forgot that you were there. She's right there, right? Yeah, she's there. Okay, sorry. And she, like, shifts over to the other shoulder. Sorry.
Posture check.
Sorry.
Mine was bad too. Thanks, Liz.
Sorry. What's her name?
Don't judge my bad posture, okay?
What's her name? Could you just talk to the... Okay, sorry, bestie. Okay, so, bad cultists kill people, kill their own, and stuff, right? Right, Velhrund? Am I getting this correctly?
That is correct in some vague sense, yes.
Well, can you make it any less vague? I'm sorry. Big tits, smooth brain.
I could be
sometimes.
smart or I could be pretty. Guess which one I chose.
Hey, I'm not wearing this low-cut shirt for nothing with the bars across.
True. That's true.
If you join the Discord, you can see the fan art that has been done of me, my face, Sly, and also a picture of me perching on my bestie here and giving him the pat pats, and she gives him the pat pats, and he's like...
You feel like a little pat on your ear too.
Sorry, we're probably keeping you from, like, bringing home takeout to your family or something.
It's okay. It won't go bad.
What is it? Is that a bag of colding? Oh my god, I've never seen one. It's so big.
Because he has, like, this rapport with Sly, he, like, opens it and holds it out for her to see.
And she looks in there.
Dogs.
She's like, fuck it. Are they dead? They're dead,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Like domestic dogs or like wild dogs? Like wolfy dingoes.
Maybe dogs you saw at the South Gate.
Like the ones, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Guys, we have to go back to town.
Are you planning? Oh my god. That's a lot of dogs. There's dogs in here. And she like reaches in and like pets it.
I didn't think
think
we'd
we
want to get
should-
that close to a bag.
I don't think we want to go back to
And she like goes like this. She's like,
We have to go back there at some point because that's where the fucking boat is going. But
That's what I was about to say. Send a message to the captain.
we're out here chasing our tails.
Have her meet us at the nearest body of water away from the town so we don't have to enter it. Who knows what
Do
they'll
anything
do.
tonight about it.
do you
I have
think
to sleep first.
do you think they'll chase us?
Use that many spells?
No, I don't have it prepared today because I thought we
Oh.
were going to be in fucking combat.
No.
The- You asked me to clarify further.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
What?
please.
What do you know about Mother's family?
Well, you know, we saw the elephant-faced Oliphant-faced person who spoke with her brain. Can you
Loxodon.
speak with
Sidon?
Loxodon? That's what they're called. But, you know, the person who did the thing in the hookah and everything, which Athelstan smoked. He's like, stop. I'm like,
Can I take that diamond out of my pocket?
Sure.
Can I inspect it very, very closely? And, like, is she
I'm-
watching through that
oh,
fucking
you
thing?
think that bitch
I am
gave you a
going to
bag.
walk up and cast Identify on the diamond.
Sure. Are you using a spell slot or are you...
I am going to use one of my spell slots.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me an investigation check, Keli, on your diamond.
We know that they give their eye to
No thought, head
mother.
empty. It's fine.
We know they give one eyeball to the mother to like show that they're super like into her and stuff. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. I like dissociate when other people are talking about their religion because I don't care. Because it's not my religion, so.
So, Keli, it looks like a diamond. Alaric, it's a mundane object. There's nothing mystical about it.
Just a diamond.
Maybe.
But they could track us with
Yeah.
it.
They could use that as a find us kind of thing.
I do not.
What do you have?
Any
Mitch?
idea why they're
I think in
collecting
detect magic.
Any idea why they're collecting body parts for? Why would they be collecting body
I mean,
parts?
I've had a detect magic up since we got it. Wouldn't I have noticed anything that came off of it?
There's no magic coming off of it.
No.
Eli, I'll say this. Because you are a cleric, and even though you don't remember it, you do have some kind of muscle memory when it comes to the abilities that you once had. This is probably glass.
I've seen. Wait, let's show it to Sly. She's like, I've seen shot glasses cut better than that.
Why didn't you say anything the first time we saw it?
I didn't fucking know. They pulled it out like 2 seconds before we went running out into the woods.
And I
And,
didn't
and we were
I
like
didn't
really
get a look at
involved
it
in the
before.
puppet show. The puppet show was really good, Atlas. Was I there? You told me about it. It's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what
Okay,
should
so
we
what
know
the
about,
fuck is going on here? I'm starting
Yeah.
to
know
get
about
hit.
the mother's family?
Chill. Okay, chill. Okay, I love it that you're all annoyed. It really brings me joy. It brings me joy that you're all super annoyed, but shut the hell up for just a second and let the big giant man talk. Sorry, Valfrond. We don't know a whole lot about them. And she just like relays what they do know.
You
what
are
we do know.
correct that they do. The most dedicated will remove their eye. The eye
Mhm.
hole.
The
is
eye
one
hole.
Used by the mother. She can see all through her clerics.
Mm-hmm. That's gross.
Do you know of the festival?
And she like kind of like she's like, and Athelstan's like the fertility festival. Oh, the festival about sex. Got it. But like the boring sex to procreate.
Yes, that.
I don't care for missionary.
It is not a fertility ceremony. It
It's
is
not a fertility.
fertility sacrifice. Those that wish to bear children go to this festival or to their nearest maiden during the festival's timing and offer a sacrifice of blood and parts. And a new babe is created.
So they're in order to not sacrifice their own parts, they're just taking them from everybody else. But even like their own people, they must be getting super desperate. When was the last time you saw any any people come through here?
It has been some time, 20
They-
years or so.
20 years, y'all. We the dwarves fucked.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out a while ago.
Yeah, but
The
I
heck?
figured
Born are known as hexbloods.
she's a tiefling. She would know about that. Oh fuck.
They are created children, not born children.
That's gross. Kind of. Weren't you kind of? And she like kind of stopped. She's like, no. Yeah.
I think
That's a lot. How can you deal with having them as neighbors?
They stick to their side and we stick to ours.
Obviously not. If they come and try and like fuck around with your stuff. Did they touch your stuff? Did they touch your pockets? Do you have pockets? You must have enormous pockets.
I don't know what a pocket.
She stands up on Athelstan's shoulder and she like leans to one side a little bit and she's like, "See my pants?" And she like puts out a foot. She's like, "See my pants? My leather pants, right?" And she takes her hand and she sticks it into her pocket and like kind of like brushes it out so like you can tell that she's not like sticking her hand like down her pants or anything. She's like,
Roll me a d100.
you can keep stuff in there.
D10.
Yep. Nope. 60. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 69.
Oh, I thought it was 69.
I thought it was a 69.
Well, actually,
It's a 96.
it's just 2d10s that got rolled, but yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention. I just rolled. Well, that's how we used to do D100s. I'm sorry.
So as Sly reaches into her pocket, her fingers brush the portable hole.
Uh-oh.
And for a brief moment, she feels a very sharp fingernail brush along her index finger.
She's like,
That was loud.
That was really shrill.
that's what she would have said. That's literally how she would have reacted.
It's true. It's not a lie.
You can put things in it! In your pants!
And Screech, apparently.
I've had a long day! I got hit in the face by a blob. And she sits down on Athelstan's shoulder and like leans against his head.
A blob. What is a blob?
A pile, a big old pile full of people, full of bodies. There was butts and dicks everywhere. And feet. I hate feet.
Do you mean Friedrich?
Friedrich? Well, they kind of look more like a Sean to me. Yes.
With Tristessa.
Yes. He punched me in the face. But, you know, we're like here, so like, you know. Anyway, this has actually been super informative. Do you have any recommendations as to how to not get delimbed? Aside from not being there?
First.
Strike first. I like that. Can we kill them in their sleep? I say we burn the whole town down.
I like that one.
I like burning the town down. She's
I like not
she's
running into our
like,
death.
she's like, one of her eyes is like twitching, and she's like, still clutching her hand. She's like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I need a hug. And she like leaps over onto Atlas's back, and she's like,
Any idea what the rainbow brazier
the rainbow lights,
light show that they put on?
rainbow light show. It's like a Kiss concert.
A distraction, most likely.
Do all of the citizens know about this shit? Well, obviously.
The followers of the mother, yes.
Have you seen a creature, a big guy, a big thing with long fingies?
He holds up his hand, and he does have long fingers. They are very kind of pudgy.
Well, like they're
sausage
big,
fingers.
like they're in proportion to the rest of
Yes.
him. No, not like you. Your fingies are very proportional to your size. You take very good care of your cuticles too. Do you
See,
buff
like-
them?
Like hangnails and jagged fingernails. Yeah.
Well, no, his cuticles are in good condition.
No.
Oh, well then she wouldn't have said that. She's like, bigger. What was I gonna ask him again?
About the fingers.
Oh yeah.
Harpy.
Do you know anything of the? So are harpies like big, tall, with really long black fingernails, really long black fingies?
They are your sized.
Okay.
Their fingers are long. Yeah.
Long and slashy and whatnot.
Yes.
Why would the harpies? So like, there's harpies to the north, you said, but why would they go in there and fuck around? Are they like helping the cultists gather? Are the harpies gathering because they want to make hex bloods?
You would have to ask the harpies.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Valfrond. I'm just assuming that you're so knowledgeable about the area. You obviously have all the hot tea.
Again,
Well,
I
most-
don't know what this tea is. I have no tea.
It's an expression. So like all the hot goss, like the gossip, like not necessarily just gossip, but like the information. Like you're an information kiosk. Does that make sense?
What is a
Information.
kiosk.
I don't know actually. Usually they like have stuff on their. They have like stuff there, and like
There-
I just take it and they don't even do anything, like maps and stuff, and like cards, coupons.
Guide to
Is there
Fantasyland. you know.
anything? Yep, yeah, exactly. Is there anything else important that we should know about these people?
Is there anything else that you might be able to tell us about these people that you think would you know, to like that? Any advice you would give aside from striking first to people who have obviously been a thorn in your side more than once?
No.
No.
You are meddling,
I just like gossip.
but if I may,
Sure.
you and your friends
Uh-huh.
are far too trusting.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And she like looks over at Atlas and like, uh-huh.
You as well. Most
Yes.
would not try to communicate with.
Oh, just because Bestie told me to do it. And now that like I just because I was so nervous, and now we're just like I can't stop. It's like a snowball going down the mountain. It's like getting bigger.
Be more wary of the company you keep, or those that you decide to assist. They have sent you on a fool's errand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gathered that now. Thank you for your information. Really appreciate it.
Wait, why
Um,
should we trust you?
Yeah. Why should we trust you, Valhrund?
He starts to laugh again, and it's that same rumbly bass drumming noise that you feel in your chest more than actually hear.
Sly Sly glances at Vela. She's like, says sideways. She's like, "You made him laugh. Good one."
You have a point, yes, but it is good that you are finally not being so trusting.
You can say stupid. I won't be offended.
Stupid,
Mm.
yes. I
Wet
believe
brain.
there is a symbol that they use in New Tepest for such a thing.
Like this, I think.
Something, yes.
Yeah. Athelstan does that to Keli a lot. Okay. She says in common, do we have, so you said they like booze. Does anybody have anything we can give this guy? Because he just told us a lot of shit. And I don't want him to hurt us.
Dory. I've got a math lesson.
How about steel? Like iron, steel, anything?
I've got manacles.
What?
Not surprise me.
Well, he has manacles from when he was in manacles.
It's a different pair. This is my fun set.
She looks at you. She's like, nice.
I've got a mace you can have. I don't even know where this fucking came from, but I have one.
Hey, what's it made out of?
Fucking mace, how the hell should I know?
Is it made of steel or iron?
Give it here.
Probably iron.
Like Keli pulls out the maze and she's like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Alaric?
You look at it and figure it out.
Iron.
Iron.
Okay. Valhrund, I
just
know
noticed it was in my inventory. I didn't even know I had that. So
you have helped us a great deal today. We will forever remember Valhrund and his kind of the southern tip of the horseshoe. And it's not much and it's pretty small compared to you, but maybe you could like melt it down into some sort of a little trinket for your children or something like that. We would like you to have this big, stupid, tiny weapon made of iron.
So you hold this mace up, and he kind of picks it up like somebody picking up a fingernail or like an eyelash. With the little leather strap is kind of like dangling. It
I
could be
hear
like an earring
that
on his ear.
I hear that miniatures are a thing, so like maybe that's something, or maybe like a dangly earring, you know? You could like melt it down into something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Kind of adding to the aesthetic.
I will add it to our trade pile.
Cool. Thank you. Good trade. Good trade.
Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting. I hope you enjoy your dog casserole. Ooh, and she says in comment, she's like, they don't have their warning dogs.
So
She
we're
like
going
looks.
to the south
The
gate.
rest of you know these are not warning dogs. They were probably sled dogs.
Oh, sled dogs. So nobody can escape. Did you get all the dogs, Valfrond? One more question. Sorry. Are those all of them?
A couple might have slipped free, but I did grab quite a few.
Is it good eating? I've never had dog.
It does the job.
I've had cat. Kind of stringy.
Yeah, it is stringy.
Yeah, gets stuck in your teeth. Well,
Usually you take the hair off first.
you know what? I'll try that next time. Thank you.
Yeah, just shave it first.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. Well, be well, Valhrond, and safe journeys. Say hi to your children and your. I don't know if you have a wife or a husband or like
My mate.
your mate. Yes, good. Mate. One day I get to. I'm trying to find my mate. Yeah. She like starts curling her hair. It's like I know what it's like to have a mate.
Goodbye, Sly and Bestie and the rest of them.
Bye.
And he turns and starts tromping through the forest.
And Sly, as soon as as he's stomping away and he's like getting slow, he's got big steps, so he's like almost out of sight behind the trees and stuff. She stops winding her hair around her finger, and she just literally like melts like in a cartoon down Athelstan's side, and she's like, ah! and she hits the snow, and she's just like crumpled up, and she's like, and Athelstan's just like, shit your pants? And she was like, maybe. And he's like, so did I.
Prestidigitation.
And Athelstan jumps and he's like, I didn't actually shit my pants.
Thought I smelled something.
It's probably Keli.
Prestidigitation.
Do I smell lavender?
We're gonna go on break because we were 2 hours in.
Long
So
run.
2.5 hours in. So we'll be back. Thank you for sticking out, and yeah. I hope you liked my giant voice. Hello, we're back. I
Hello.
definitely did not piss off my players. I promise.
Not at all.
I am delighted. I am so happy
Yeah,
right
like,
now.
seriously, as the DM, I love this shit. As a player, I'm gonna throw my shoe at you when I see you. But
That's
And-
okay.
and-
I still owe you like a bunch of titty punches.
I know. My poor
Titty
boobs.
punches and chunklas, like it's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a wild, like, first day at GaryCon.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Cool.
The two of us are just in the background.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Sly's like in a puddle, like at Athelstan's
Yes.
feet.
Sly is not doing too hot, both because she faced a giant and had to communicate with him, and because of the thing that touched her in her pocket.
The Bagman. The Bagman's gonna get me. The Bagman.
Honestly, I'm surprised she still has that portable hole.
Oh no, Rick, what did you just do?
Just redeemed a deck of cards.
Just a deck of cards. Okay. The fuck with us some more.
Dream dicks.
Okay, so while Sly cleans
Has a
herself
nervous
up,
breakdown.
Athelstan
do
will
we-
lean down and like pick her up and put her on Atlas's back. Because they seem to be like, you know, good kinetic energy for each other.
Mm-hmm.
how do we go about getting back to the town / around the town?
You didn't leave your shit in there, did you?
No.
Then we don't go back.
I say we go north of the town.
It would be easiest.
That's where
Okay,
Calipso can
But
pick
again,
us up.
I can't talk to Callisto until tomorrow. So We can go north and find a place to camp, and I can do the thing first thing in the morning. But
That's fine with me.
Yeah. Preferably in the woods somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. We
Where
do
we're
risk
not going to get
risk
spotted.
harpies, but you know what? I'll take harpies over losing any more limbs. At least I can understand harpies.
And we were able to talk to giants. Maybe we can talk to the harpies.
Does anybody speak harpy? Actually, no.
language
What
do
harpies
harpies
have a-
speak?
what heart? Yeah, I'm like to check.
What
Make
would
a
you
nature
roll
or
and
arcana
know?
check.
An Arcana?
Oh,
I failed.
I rolled it. Okay, Valish.
I'm sure
Oh.
you probably pick it up too.
Yeah.
Valish, they actually generally speak common.
Yeah,
We say it common.
I
He
studied
dated one in high school.
He is one. Surprise! Surprise!
Kinky. Lovely. All right, we beat feet.
All right, where
I
are
would
you
like
headed?
to. We're gonna stick to the trees. Keep an eye out. Be wary. Always have somebody keep an eye on what's behind us, so that way we're not being followed. I would like to cast because I complained about this we should cast this spell. Who has it? And it's me.
Oh, pass with our trace.
Yes.
It's the basic bitch that has this. Oh, it's me.
Yeah. Oh, it's me. So
Yeah. Well,
a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature, blah blah blah. We're all gonna have a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, quote unquote stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves no tracks or traces of passage. So I'm gonna cast that and concentrate on that for at least an hour. And Keli, you are going to take that fucking piece of fucking glass and throw it in the ocean.
bay or whatever.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
hand it here. I'm gonna blow the damn thing up.
She gives it to Alaric.
We need.
We should've given it to
We're
the giant.
moving. We're moving because that signal is 1,000 feet high.
Yes, it is.
We're going. We're gone. Tracelessness.
All right. So everybody make a stealth check.
Plus 10?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. I don't know how to plus 10.
You
We'll just
just,
add 10 to the
roll
roll.
and then say plus 10.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
10.
Wow, doing
Yeah.
math.
17.
Wow. You're so stealthy.
27.
Wow.
Hey, 17 is pretty damn good.
Wow. Natural 1. Nice.
No, that's an
One-
actual
Oh,
two.
sorry, it's a 2.
It's just disadvantage.
22. No, 24. Excuse me. Keli's just like clunk, 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 clunk.
All right,
Sly.
how about Sly?
Sly's riding Atlas.
Yeah. And?
Oh, I guess
You can make noise.
how loud can her teeth chatter? I guess. Holy shit!
She is a stealthy girl.
Rogues, dude.
So that is a 24 as well.
So the stealthiest person here is the artificer.
Hey, 24 is super stealthy though.
I mean, Atlas
Actually-
doesn't make any noise. They just float across the ground.
Yeah, we're just mewing.
Dez is actually the stealthiest one so
Jesus.
far.
Yeah, I actually
Hey,
want to know
Matt,
how did
20.
how did Dez react that entire time this giant was here? I don't really know how Gabriella reacted. She was probably just like stoic and like internally screaming, but like I don't know what she's seen. I don't know
You
what
were
she's seen.
busy.
I know, but like me, the player wants to know, and the audience too.
So, as you guys are walking along, after your encounter with the giant
Balrond of the
Balrog,
of the southern tip, just the tip.
just the tip. He's just this constant stream of I told you we did not need to come over here. We did not need to come over here and waste all of our time. We could have gone to Dominia and dealt with everything over there, and it would have been fine.
Athelstan casts deafness on himself.
Alaric has been modifying his earplugs just to tune out Des.
Just Des. Nothing else.
It's like that frequency. It's like a hearing aid. Like a cochlear implant, just like...
Yeah. The funny thing is that this voice is just kind of coming from like somewhere because none of you can perceive him at the moment.
It's like I can hear him, but I can't see him,
Yeah.
and it disturbs me.
I don't like it.
He's just like, I am the shadows. I am the Vistani. This is how we do. I am doing the walking. I am doing the dream walking. I'm in your brain.
I am the shadows.
I am the shadows.
I was born in darkness.
You cannot see me. I cannot see you. I am hidden.
Perceive me.
It's like that spider video. I cannot see you. You cannot see me. I am hidden.
They're not like spiders. They can stay up.
He was a cute little sand spider, though. He I have to flatten myself. And he just like piles sand on his little head. He's like, ah. You cannot see me. I cannot see you. I am hidden.
Yeah, but that's terrifying because now I'm going to step on a sand spider.
They're not native to your area.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't matter.
But anxiety doesn't care.
Just counteract your anxiety with logic. Anywho.
Anxiety give no fuck.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are traipsing along. It will take you about a day and a half to make it back to New Tepest.
We're going back around the...
We're going like...
Yeah?
Yeah. We're going over there. Yeah, we and doing our best not to be seen. Okay. Sleeping in shifts, all that good stuff.
All right, so the first night comes, and it is frigid. That storm that you had seen on the horizon, Athelstan, has arrived.
Yep. I told you all. Flurries, low pressure, freezing cold, snowstorm. My love, let us dance and make a beautiful moss igloo.
All right. So you guys spend about 20 minutes just kind of waltzing around, and you make a larger version of the Des hut.
It's super fluffy and comfy.
Yeah.
And it's got like an itty bitty little, like a little crickety cracks, so that way a little fire in the middle.
Yeah. I figured it would have like a hole at the top and fire.
Alaric would try and make one of those smokeless fires so he can get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming we would have passed our human bonfire.
Yeah, it's pretty much like burned itself out. It's just kind of smoldering and smoking.
We didn't see any like any movement or anything.
No trace of other.
Make a perception check.
Sure, I'll make a retroactive perception check, and so will Slaw.
Thank you, Sweetling.
Sweetling, bye. You
Send
have
pictures
fun.
of your hair so we can see how pretty it is.
It was super cute when it was blonde, and I'm excited for these colors.
Right.
7 for Sly. She's still going through it, and 15 for Athelstan.
No, just seems like what you left is still there.
Stinky, smelly, smoky. Gotcha.
Yeah. And you make camp for the night. So who is taking first watch?
I will.
Yeah, I will.
Least.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make perception check.
I will give advantage to Keli.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Look at us playing D&D.
Their D&D in my D&D campaign? No. It's just annoyances and frustration.
It's a lot of adorable role playing.
Maybe.
I feel like I did Sly justice. Do you think I did Sly justice?
I think you get, yeah.
She'll be very happy when she sees.
I will give you an inspiration for your Sly handle.
Now, was that inspiration going to Sly or is it going to me?
You.
I feel like Sly should get an inspiration as well for speaking to the giant and like collecting all that info too. Just saying.
I would agree if Sly was here and the one that did it. But you did it.
Technically, Sly did do it.
The character Sly did it.
Sly did it. Sly was in. It's never mind. Sorry. Can't blame me for trying.
And the sky falls, and everyone dies, and...
I accept my fate!
Alright. So the... it's stormy and windy, so you kind of hunker down in the
Hunker and
open-
huddle.
Hunker and huddle. And you're pretty much like in the doorway of your hut.
Mm-hmm.
Your halo just collects snow.
Yeah. And you can see across the bay that the fires are out. The braziers are out.
Athelstan's got his hood up, and it's like collecting like snow on the brim again.
Mhm.
He's like looking out, and you said it's frigid, and I guess we're sitting in the doorway, so we're already sitting pretty close. So Athelstan will, I think Eli just like hears a rustle of the leaves, and it drapes over her, drapes around her and over her shoulder, and like around him. It's like a big old wing blanket. He's just like staring out into the night.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Ever.
She just kind of like turns and looks at Mina at where Mina usually is. Thank
She's
you
like
as
got
well.
she's like, you can't see her, but she's got the little
No.
leaves. She's like in his hair or something.
Yeah.
Braiding his hair in little braids.
Yeah, you can see just like a bit of movement underneath the hood, like something tapping from the inside.
Thank you as well.
You don't hear anything per se, but the leafy blanket that's been dropped over you.
It's like a shudder.
One of the leaves just kind of flicks against your cheek.
And then like 7 more do it because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Just like slap you in the face.
Anyway, says,
Well, that sucked.
yeah, only a lot.
But we saw a fucking frost giant.
Yeah, we did.
I've only ever seen sketches.
It's been a while since I've seen one. And
was-
never that close.
He was mad.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, for a little bit, I thought so too.
Well, I thought you were gonna die.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, pause. Artemis, what's falling into your frame? It's like a black string up by the purple side. Behind that, then.
It's like a cord. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the thingy.
It's the Ethernet cable that I have
Okay.
strung up so that it doesn't hang down and hit me in the head because my setup is all fucked up right now. So
Okay.
I need a longer Ethernet cable, but the one that
It's
I have
like
is only
going like
6
this
months.
too. Like, is
And-
Pasta trying like tight wire here? What the fuck?
So the lamp right here, Pasta is
Oh,
rubbing her face on it, and the
Gotcha.
thing is going around the side of it because I have this all fucking jacked up right now.
blame
and Pasta
Pasta.
being fucking Pasta.
You gotta get some command clips.
It hasn't
Gee.
been doing that all night, and all of a sudden it's just like, thump.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
here, I'll see-
I thought it was
see if
like
I
a
can-
like my theater slash film doing ass is like, is that a boom mic? What the fuck?
No, it's
Like-
just Pasta being a dill hole. All right,
Sponsor us
but
so we can all get good equipment and get Duality or Alaric a fucking camera. Any whoosies, we're sitting.
yeah.
Yep, we're sitting. He like rubs his nose a little bit. Is this a thing? And he like kind of rustles his wings. He's like, is this a thing that we do? Culturally, I mean.
What do you mean?
He like rustles his leaves again. It's like
Oh,
it a thing?
When I had them, yes.
It's a thing. So it was a thing. It was a thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine have not had feathers for a while, but yes, it was a thing.
What color were they?
White tipped in silver.
Nothing left?
No.
Hmm.
My wife's were gold. They were tipped in gold.
Sounds like it'd make it hard to fly.
Oh, not for us.
Sun's shining off them fucking things, blaring into your own fucking eyes.
Well, see, we had this tactic worked out where we used to fly up into the sunlight, and if we angled just right,
I've done that. That's a good hunting strategy. See, look at you. You can do strategy. You're not completely an imbecile.
thank you, I think.
Oh yeah, meant it as a compliment, and he kind of like nudges you.
Nudge you back.
I meant what I said earlier. You may have been alive a lot longer than me, but I think of you as the way perhaps a sibling should be. I'm not really sure what that is. I've read things. It's hard. I've never really experienced it. People look at me and they don't want to be near. And I can't blame them.
Well, I'm not very good at it either. I didn't have any siblings. My wife did, but
Lucky.
I didn't.
I have 3. Possibly more. Who knows? Hexblood thing, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's not okay.
No. Well,
I'm not okay with that.
I'm not sure if we kind of would just show up. Just one day out of the blue. That's how it was for Justina. That's how it was for Ramlar. And then me, apparently. And then Tommen just showed up out of nowhere, and Father said that this was our sibling. Or, well, he said brother, but And there was just this infant. And Justina said that that's just how it goes with Father.
I'm still over here just ruining the moment.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You said pasta. I thought you said
No
Athelstan.
pasta.
I thought you said
No
Athelstan's
pasta.
just ruining the moment. Well, my wings don't have feathers, you see.
Mine don't anymore either. You've seen.
Oh no, I know. But no. Mine.
I've never seen your real ones, I don't think.
No, you haven't.
Mine have become a secret. For me, anyways.
An egret? Like a bird?
A secret.
Oh, a secret. Got it. Why? Why a secret?
I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. And she spins her halo. Dough falls off of it. Doesn't much matter.
No.
Most people know what I am.
Can you fly with them?
Not anymore.
Have you tried?
I don't think so.
Maybe if we make it to the boat, you could try.
Sure, we can experiment with my wings if you like.
I don't recommend you falling in the ocean. Maybe that'll be a good incentive to keep you in the air.
Yeah.
Unless you want to become calamari.
Not particularly. One tango with George was enough.
Yeah. 50 years
Who
ago.
who names a kraken George? By the way,
I don't know. I feel like it is. I feel the same feeling if somebody names their dog Paul.
right?
It just
Makes no sense.
it's interesting. So I guess the most not everybody can have a name.
Didn't the
Have a name.
bartender back home have a dog named Paul?
Which bar?
The one you kept sneaking off to?
I don't think Tybalt had. I don't know if Tybalt's dog. They had a couple of them. I think that was Paul the Fourth. Yeah.
Yep, I don't know.
Gods, I do
We
miss.
need to go home
Yeah.
and find out what's going on there.
Yeah. I'm kind of come to that conclusion myself. I don't know about you. And he kind of like glances back over at Dez. I think it is a horrible idea. I'm curious. So fucking curious. But I think it's a bad idea to go along with the Vistani.
To Dominion?
Dominia?
Dominia? Or what do you mean?
He wants to break into. He wants to go to a. He wants to go find a treasure. Supposedly. For. Fuck, what's his name? Sorry.
Van Richten?
And he shows up out of nowhere, knows exactly where we are, with a message from Van Richten, somebody that he knows that this party knows and has worked for before, and knows us. I know he says he's a dream walker and all that, but like, what? Why? Stealing from a graveyard is never a really great thing to do. I'm not a wonderful person myself, but I feel like stealing from a graveyard is bad.
Asylum.
An asylum. That sounds even worse. I'm crazy enough as it is.
That's very true.
He like tucks his hood back and like brushes the snow off his hood and tucks it back.
Oh, your hair's so pretty.
Hmm?
Good job, Mina.
I don't think he ever told you her name.
Oh, well, good job, whoever you are.
She has a name.
You've never bothered to introduce us.
You never asked.
To be fair, I didn't know she actually existed until
What?
yesterday.
You just like, do you think I've been talking to myself for the last 10 years?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey man, I don't judge, okay?
No, man.
We have stayed.
I literally fell from heaven. I don't judge.
We've stayed in separate rooms when we've been able to stay in taverns. You've banged on the wall before. Who the fuck do you think was in there with me?
Honestly, I just thought it was you with yourself, just having a moment.
Well, I'm athletic, but like,
Again, I don't judge.
yeah, well, takes two to tango, I guess.
Or not.
Oh, why would, well, that's
Regardless.
I can't.
I'm mildly glad that you're not just talking to yourself.
Mildly. Be careful.
Yes, and I meant that.
Careful. Be careful. Be careful. You're not careful. Telling me to be careful. Why tell me to be careful? I still don't understand.
Because you're important.
You care about me.
Nah.
Your heart hearts me.
Nah.
You're disgusting.
Fucking idiot. Like, nudge into him again.
Douchebagette.
This is all in Celestial, too.
Yeah. Well, if you are if you want to meet her, you could introduce yourself. She already knows you, but
When she presents herself, I will.
well, you've already seen her once.
Yes, but to be fair, I was also trying to get your ass out the door so that you didn't get caught by the cops.
The only reason they didn't take you too is because you look like a fucking cop.
She takes out her symbol of rank and holds it out.
This to me,
Which
he'd be like,
you've never seen it before. You've
you
never seen
you
this
were
symbol.
wearing it. You were wearing it.
Oh
I saw
yeah,
you.
I guess yeah.
He like points at it, he's like, this means nothing now. You have literally admitted to me that you have no strategy, that you do not strategically do things, that you are just some medic who takes orders. Who's the second watch? Wake up, I'm tired. I'm tired of this conversation.
Who's on second watch?
You guys have been really loud.
I guess I'll go.
All Celeste is just like this very musical kind of like
Alright, so
it's fucking freezing. Get
Yeah.
over here.
Keely wants to do one thing before she like sleeps though.
Mm-hmm.
She like goes and gets in her bedroll or whatever the fuck it is that we're doing and just prays.
Woohoo.
Is
Or it
there
just an open
anybody
call
out
to the
there?
universe?
I'm gonna regret this. Okay.
Probably.
And yet you do it anyway. Did you I just imagine that you said
I'm gonna burn you.
She thinks of home.
Yep.
And the
Are you gonna
deities
pray
that
to
are
your
from
wife?
there.
Are you gonna pray to your wife?
No, she thinks her wife is dead. She's gonna think of home and think of like the deities that called Elysium home. And she's just... Alright, I'm listening.
Look at that squint. Look at that DM squint.
Make a religion check.
Did you pick one yet?
Maybe.
That was the card that Cedar drew.
Thought that was for what's his name?
I know
For
it was.
Dez. My favorite
ways.
boy. Nah.
You send your call out to the universe. And the storm is so loud outside, but for a moment your ears pop and you're deafened. For just a moment. You don't hear the snoring of your friends or the storm outside. You just hear nothing. And for that one moment, you hear a soft breath behind your ear.
It's Athelstan.
It's Athelstan ruining the moment.
It's Mina.
She's like
That'd be a fucking trip.
I'm everywhere.
A very faint voice, one you don't recognize. Say your question.
Who are you?
nerves and blood. The winds that once held you up.
How do I call you?
As you have now.
What do I do?
You know what you need to do. What goes on in the city cannot continue.
I understand.
But what do
Nice.
you want
Insight
to do?
check. My God.
Sure. Insight
What are you-
check your god. We're off to a good
Like checking
start
a
with
god.
She doesn't
insight
trust any.
checks. Finally,
She's been living with the House of Rex for 10 years. You think she would have?
been a wee bit more suspicious of everything. No, just head empty.
Literally, we gave more intuitiveness to Liliana.
That's just fucking sus.
Yeah, she was just sus.
Fucking showing up in the middle of the night singing
Middle of
a
the night,
creepy
singing
ass
a lullaby.
lullaby.
It's hard to read a voice in your head that you
Is
may or may not actually be hearing. It could be trauma. It could be your inner consciousness. It could be your id, for all you know.
The lid.
Id. ID.
Mm-hmm.
It seems honest.
Okay.
I've told you what should be done. It is up to you to make the decision of what you will do. So the question I ask you, Kilai, what is it you want to do?
I want to go home. See my son.
The voice is quiet for a while, but your hearing hasn't returned. Do you think the path, the communication line is still open?
Okay. So if they're quiet for more than like 30 seconds, Gila will hum the lullaby she used to sing for her son.
Athelstan opens his eyes. Is like that, because they're like lying next to each other, and he's just like, and he hums along.
You both to make wisdom saving throws.
Whoa, love that.
Yep, love that for me.
You're a cleric. Wisdom is your thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
21.
Wisdom is your thing. You rolled a 25. So, as the lullaby begins and Athelstan, you join in. Athelstan, you don't really recognize the lullaby so much in that you know the words, know the tune. It's sort of almost intrinsic.
She taught it to him when he was a kid.
Yeah.
There is that, but there's something more to it. There's a layer beneath the song and the lyrics. It's this sort of golden silk on the back of your tongue that resonates. It's not uncomfortable by any means. It's just a tone that you weren't expecting to come out as Keli started singing or humming, and you joined in. And the rest of you, even those ones that are asleep, you feel rested and relaxed.
It's a song of rest!
And any negative effects you may be experiencing are gone.
Sly ain't stressed.
Stress or any sort of poison or anything like that is gone. You have unlocked an ability that Eli, you forgot you had.
He's just laying there. He's like, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. As your ears pop and you begin to hear the camp again in the storm, you hear Athelstan singing along with you. And you realize that you have unlocked an ability that you can use once a day, provided you are both calm and relaxed and can take an hour to sing. It will grant the effects of a long rest to your party, provided they can hear you. You also cannot be suffering any negative effects yourself, or else it will not work. And I'll add that to your character sheet.
Celestial song! Hell yeah. Athelstan's like laying there, and like we come to the end of the lullaby, and he's just like, he's like, the fuck?
Des just wakes up screaming, "I got slayed!"
Except he's not actually awake, he's just talking in his sleep that he can't sleep.
Yeah.
He's just like, huh.
Yeah.
Anybody else feel that?
Everybody felt that.
That's never happened before. I sang that creepy lullaby a bunch of times with you. Your breath stinks.
Do I wake up holding a holy symbol?
No.
Okay.
Not that easy, biatch.
Put the work
Hey
in,
man,
bitch.
I was fully aware that I was gonna have to work for this when I told her to pick my deity for me. Okay.
More emotional damage is due.
Yep. Yep.
As if you haven't suffered enough. Taking a swan dive from the heavens into a boiling pool of sulfur.
Payback for what I do to her on Fridays.
Yep. 100% it is.
That's literally, these are the consequences of your actions.
Yes.
I'm
Sorry.
aware.
Sorry, anyway, we're taking away from the roleplay from the others. Go ahead.
It's okay. I knew this was going to happen eventually, I just didn't know when. It was pretty much all on when Artemis did a thing.
It started, yep.
So, Alaric, you're taking watch?
Yep.
You feel good.
You feel good. You feel good.
Your wife is like,
Never felt this good before. Not in a very long time.
oh, my sciatica. My tailbone.
I mean, if there right now, if he's been gone for over a year, for over 10 years, and to her it's only been like a couple of weeks. If I remember right, her age would be 24 at this point.
Ew, cradle robber.
Yeah.
Well, they were normally 1 year apart.
35. You're the ripe age of 35. Are you kidding? That's it.
He's
Okay,
For
but
some
as
re-
somebody who is about to be 35, I can confirm the level of grump.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I for some reason was picturing like a middle-aged cowboy, you know? My bad.
No. That is not what is happening
Yeah.
here.
He's just like that friend that we all have that's the old man, get off my lawn.
Pretty much.
Walter from,
Yeah.
from Jeff Dunham.
So Liliana is going to take watch with you.
Do I notice if she has a crossbow?
Yes.
She does?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure she does.
Pretty sure that's what he spelled last time.
No, it was her dagger.
Oh, was it her dagger?
The
Oh, yeah. She's got a crossbow. Couldn't remember if it was a short bow or a crossbow.
Okay. Because I've just had a crossbow sitting in my bag since session 1.
Oh, okay. You were asking in order to give it to her if she needed it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, she's got one.
The only reason I haven't handed it to anybody else is I didn't think anybody else needed them, because nobody in this party uses weapons except Sly, and she uses shoes!
Excuse you, I have a crossbow. Fuck you very much.
I love that you said that as Fly, by the way.
Oh, hang on, does she? Well, but like,
She uses shoes!
well, yeah, I meant to speak as Cedar, but I guess Sly came out.
On the character sheet that you want to speak from, just click the conversation bubble at the top of it. So she sits down beside you, Alaric, and just hold your hand. Despite everything, she is content to just sit with you. Anything you want to say to her?
No, at this point, he'd just be in
Alaric,
the
you've been
moment.
gone for 10 fucking years. Talk to your goddamn wife.
Everybody's like,
He's not a talker. He's
No.
never been a talker.
Suck it up and do it anyways.
Been 10 years, bruh.
she
I'm trying
says
to-
that.
She says that.
I'm surprised you followed me.
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
Morgana.
With your mother right now.
That poor kid.
Well, you know, my mother would have been a worse choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk on that landmine.
You and I both know it's true.
But she always has a way of just knowing. I ain't
Very
dealing with that
strange.
frying pan of hers.
The frying pan or wooden spoon, unfortunately. But she's sweet on our daughter, at least. I don't know how we're gonna get home to her.
I'm figuring it out. The only thing I can think of is maybe Van Richten will know someone to send me to. Figure it out.
Us. Us too. We're in this together now, you know.
It's been a long time since I thought like that.
I know. Reminding you. You're very smart, but you can be very stupid.
Well, that's why you're my better half. You keep me grounded.
Kind of like reaches up and scratches your beard. No. We'll get home to her soon. I know it. We'll figure it out together. Provided nobody fangirls to the point where they have a nosebleed and explode.
Been a really long day, okay?
I know, I'm just teasing you.
It's not my fault you're coming for my fifis.
Bitch, this is your
Yes, it is.
The Fifis were not huge in the.
You
Warriors
invited me,
First.
okay?
You agreed. Yep. Yeah, you keep making up excuses over there. Shut your hole.
I know we should probably stop what they're doing in the town, but I don't want to. It's been 10 years. I don't want to risk you getting hurt again.
Again. Sweetheart. Gonna be okay. Besides, you know I'm stronger than you are.
We'll get through this one way or the other.
Of course. Maybe all these idiots can help us.
He looks back and it does, like, are you sure all of them?
Some of them.
More accurate.
Worth a try.
This is. Every day, just kind of dragged on to the next.
Me too.
The last 10 years, I've wanted nothing more than to get back to your side, and now, here you are.
Hi.
Fade to black.
And the watch doesn't happen. There is some pouncing and some glomping. And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Athelstan would be grumpy, but he's like,
Nice. Like Bucky and Sam in the back.
Oh,
of
I
the
just turned back on Discord and I saw Artemis's face.
car. I've been watching her face the whole time.
it's such
The
a good
whole
face to
time.
watch. It's a good face to watch.
The amount of like feelings that were being just projected in high definition, volume cranked up to 11, were just like blah.
Like, ow, turn the gain down. So, mwah.
Leave me and my fifis alone, okay?
I'm just
It's been a really
teasing
long
you.
day.
You know I'm just teasing you.
Now here you are. I'm back at been trying for years to get back to your side. I'm just like, ha.
To be fair, he has been trying to get back to her for 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was I like that. That was good. That was good. You can take some inspiration for that, sir.
Also, like I was sitting there. I'm just like, why does he sound like Arthur Morgan right now?
Because he is. Okay, so the end of your watch comes a little bit later because you were busy.
Comes.
Funny. So, kind of putting yourselves back together, you go inside and wake up. Who's taking third watch?
Baelish and Sly?
Baelish and Sly. You, Alaric, you and Liliana kind of tuck down together. Cuddle up. Go to sleep. Good night.
that what you and Gordon are like?
Mm?
We're like that?
Yeah, but so much more destructive. Could barely walk for days.
Been there.
Nice.
Probably would have been really proud of you today.
You think?
I mean, you talked to something that was like 8 times our size and
He was
didn't
so
get us
big.
killed.
He was so big. He was way, way too big.
We're doing that.
To be honest, I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember most of it. I feel like I blacked out. Like, I know, I felt like I was there in the moment, and it just kept going. Never been, like, and when I was showing him the pockets, I felt the bag man again. And now I'm afraid to reach into my pocket.
Not doing anything other than reaching and grabbing the bag or grabbing this hole. I'll try it if you want it out.
Okay, but don't get fresh with me. I'm taken.
That's what I said, without doing anything other than grabbing the hole, the portable hole.
If I didn't say it, well, if I didn't say anything, like, if I didn't.
Fucking Bree.
Yeah.
You're muted, Breeze, or you're
But
talking just to. Okay.
But are you sure you want to do that? He's there. He's there. Do you have like tongs?
What I'm looking for. I don't.
That probably wouldn't matter. He would just grab you.
Yeah.
Did he cut her finger, or is it just like was it just like a little scrape?
It was just a.
It was more like for the sensation. It's like a little scrape of a very sharp fingernail.
He's like an incel that I went to. He's like the incels that I went to high school with. To rogue school with.
They have a school for that?
No.
Okay.
But he's like an incel. He just keeps following me. And Athelstan that he touched him too. He just keeps touching people.
Oh, kitty.
She is asleep on top of her cat bed rather than inside of it.
Don't kink shame her.
Yep.
Tomato. Yeah. You but if you get sucked inside my pocket, I'm going to scream.
I mean, I won't hear it, so that's okay.
Okay. Go ahead and
Go
make
for
a D100 check.
D100 percentile. I'm going to drop it in the tower so I don't know what happens.
Okay.
Or what number I rolled.
Okay. So you reach into Sly's pocket and you sort of know what you're looking for. You're aware of like magical items and sort of what the portable hole is all about. So you feel this sort of silky cloth and you grab it and you pull it free of her pocket.
Is this the hole?
Yeah. Put it away. Get away from me. Get it away from me right now.
Is there anything in the hole besides the bagman that you know of? Like, did you put anything in here? Did your group put anything in here?
I don't know. Did they? I'm like looking at her inventory. There's so much shit in here.
She has no idea.
I don't have any idea. She like picked it up somewhere, right?
So what happened with Sly when she was pulled through to the domains is the portable hole was actually a card that was played. And the way Agni provided it was more or less to fuck with the players.
Oh.
It made them very, very afraid of
Scared of
bags because of bags and bags and bags, and then bags of devouring and all that stuff. So they had a little bit of like a PTSD
Phobia.
with bags. Essentially.
So ultimately, blame Agni.
Blame Agni.
Yeah.
100%. So this portable hole at the very end of that campaign, or like when that campaign came to an end, was actually lying in the middle of the road. And it was essentially a black hole in the middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where that petered off, that campaign petered off.
Uh-huh.
And we sort of did a little bit of retconning, and that is how Sly came to be in the domains. She went to investigate the portable hole because it's not a bag.
It's just a hole.
It's just a ground pocket.
But apparently he can be in there, and I don't like it. I have no idea what's in it. I have no idea if there's anything in it, but I know he's in it. Somehow, some way.
And
And he's
Valus,
really
you know
He's
about
really gonna
that.
fuck with my day. He's gonna really fuck with my day.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. I don't like it. I can't even trust my own pockets.
Do you have a shovel? We could bury it.
A shovel. Look at these
Spade.
hands. Look at these hands. These hands are meant for finesse.
And throwing shoes.
Yes. Accurately. I don't know. Let me check her fucking inventory. She might. Got a lot of shit.
Rogues.
She does not. I will also note the ground is frozen.
Oh, okay.
Also, Athelstan, just so you are aware, pretty much anything in your inventory is in Sly's inventory.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's his is hers. He's come to accept that.
I mean, you have nothing other than the clothes on your back, essentially, and the
Yeah,
bag of
'cause
holding.
she keeps taking stuff.
Yeah, when you gave her all your clothes and stuff for the fight, she took everything.
She promised to give it back though, and she would
promised.
have.
She promised to give you the bag back.
No. I watched it.
Go back and listen to the wording.
Fine.
She promised to give it back. She didn't say when she was going to give it back.
Whatever.
She was giving it back.
Whatever.
The clothing and containers were returned to you.
Okay.
There was
fine.
nothing in them.
The
She is when you take the hole and everything, she's like, okay, cool. And she like starts to go, she pulls out Athelstan's journal and just starts like leafing through it.
Yeah, I'll just take the folded up portable hole and slide it into a book.
Okay. Sounds good. So you now have a portable hole in a book.
In
Yeah.
Tusk Glove.
Definitely.
I don't know.
in
It just says a book in here. It's £5.
Oh,
Tuck's
it's
Love.
probably like your spell book.
No, that's a different one. That says.
Oh,
can't
right.
spell book.
It's
Why would you ever put that in your spell book?
Oh, I would not. Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Why
Effie.
not? What could
How dare
happen?
you? How dare you suggest?
Suddenly this becomes an astral plane campaign.
It's a
Spelljammers.
book, not a haversack or a bag of holding, guys. Calm
Well,
Yeah, but
down.
knowing you do it anyways.
Granted,
Book
at
to
this
go bag of
point, might just have to look for a Spelljammer to get free of this shit anyway.
Honestly, the handy haversack says that interaction happens with the bag of holding or the portable hole.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I know.
She had it in her pocket, though, not in the
Yeah.
bag of holding.
She doesn't have a bag of holding.
Yeah. Athelstan has one, and so does Breeze. Who is
Alaric has
MIA.
Alaric has the handy haversack.
You think they still have a bag of holding?
You think they're still alive?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Say what? So, I need perception checks from Baelish and Sly, please.
Sly's probably better at that.
Well, her wisdom is +1.
Okay, then we might as well both just roll.
She hasn't been rolling great.
Not bad. Oh,
That was almost a 19.
almost. I thought that was going to sit on the 19.
Oh,
She's like She's like really nose deep in this journal.
She's had a rough night.
It's been a day. It's been a day. Okay, so Sly doesn't see anything. She's busy reading Athelstan's book,
Mm-hmm.
his journal, and you can send Sly whatever you want out of that, just so she is aware. Valish,
Mm-hmm.
to the north, you begin to hear the fluttering of wings.
Harpies.
In a delicate song. And that's where we're ending tonight's episode.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
How come it's always Valish?
It's always me. I was just gonna say that.
Has it
Because
been
technically he's an NPC. Technically.
has it been over 8 hours yet since Aid was cast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a long rest. We got sang to.
Okay, so that means Sly's HP needs to go back to normal.
Yes.
I don't know
thank
how
you
to
for the
do
reminder.
that.
I already got it.
I put mine back.
That's the only reason I was saying it was so that it doesn't get forgotten by the next session.
Yes, thank you. I would have forgotten for sure. So thanks everybody for watching. We are here again on Friday for Fixius 5, with the what?
I hope so.
I hope
miss
so.
my babies.
Yeah. It was just a shitty week. You know, shit happens.
Yeah. Hopefully I have all my little gremlins together this week.
Hopefully. So, yeah, check out our Extra Life fundraiser and just spread it around if you can't donate. It's super important to a lot of us here at the Vactaire. I was a kid that benefited from this, from the Children's Miracle Network. Jeremy's daughter is in that system. Artemis, I think you were a kid that needed that as well. And yeah, it's just been really good to my family and a lot of other people. So it deserves as much money as it possibly can make. We are announcing a very special guest tomorrow on our Instagram. So if you are not following us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram. What is wrong with you? I don't know why that button didn't work, but it's basically Vactaire TTV on the Instagram. Yeah.
I make derpy TikToks and work very hard at it.
You do an awesome job.
I don't know if it was top donor who's going to be getting the custom Vactaire socks that have a V on the side of them.
That I will leave up to you. You can either donate it to the person with the highest donation or the team member, the person of our Extra Life team who raises the most money. It's up to you.
Oh, flip a coin. I'll roll. I'll roll for it.
Okay.
High or low for the team member.
Hi.
Percentile bink. Dwonk. 41.
All right, so it is going to the highest donator. Special handmade Vactaire socks by Cedar the Barefoot.
Super soft.
Frickin' cool. So
And I've
cool.
only unraveled it once.
Buddy.
Because I hated it the first time.
Buddy.
Third sock syndrome is real.
Yeah. Also, go check out our sponsor, CanadianDice.ca. Ryan is amazing and hand pours resin dice, as well as like just supplies Canada with a lot of really cool dice that would normally be an arm and a leg. But he's the hookup, as they say.
He's like the weed man, but with dice.
But with dice. And let's be honest, dice are drugs. So,
Yep.
you know.
Clickety clackety make character go smashity bashity.
Yeah, exactly.
You can quote me on that.
We are going to do a raid. We're going to go check out... shit, he went offline, so that's not who I'm going to. 1 second.
How about okay continue? They're playing The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay, sure, we can do that. Raid, okay, continue. Is it okay or OKAY?
OKAY.
Any like hyphen or underscore?
Nope.
Okay.
Cool. It's the right way to spell okay. Just saying.
Perfect. I agree. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Check us out on Wednesday for Howl of the Carrion King and a whole bunch of other shit this week. And yeah, go check out our Instagram tomorrow where we can drop the special guest of Spooktober. Have a good night.
Finally.